Here we go. We are live. Hello, sirs and ma'ams of all kinds. I don't know how to do this. Usually it's my partner doing the whole intro,
I got
but
you.
whatever. Go for it. Go for it. That's Luke. That's Eddie.
Hey, I got you.
Yep. Hello, everybody.
Go for it.
Oh man, so much we can talk about right now. What do you want to talk about, Tom?
Everything. This is the most wonderful time of the year. I have a John Carlos Stanton jersey. I have an Aaron Judge jersey. I'm wearing a Judge shirt. I couldn't sleep last night. I won't be able to sleep tonight.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
That feeling. You just know you're 3 days away.
Baseball is back.
Oh my God, I'm so pumped, man.
We've been waiting for this forever.
I know it's been this offseason has felt so freaking long, and I'm so happy it's finally over.
Yes.
Today I went to school all excited, wearing that Gary Sanchez jersey, and I think that's what I'm right now.
Oh yeah! Special thanks to Hal Steinbrenner for putting so much money back into the team, bringing in Bryce Harper. Wait, sorry. Never mind. You got us out of Vino, so
we went there.
I know. You can't do a Yankee preview without mentioning the fact that Bryce Harper is a Philly and Manny Machado is in San Diego.
The whole Harper debacle, I feel like it lengthened the offseason so much more because of how long it dragged out.
Oh my God! Yes, 100%. The wait was horrible.
Yeah, there were certain times during the offseason in which I was just sitting on my couch, growing a beard, wearing my PJs, eating Cocoa Puffs, just waiting for the notification for him to sign.
And you thought it was getting close at times, but then it was it's not close, and then it was close.
It seemed like he was always going. It seemed like he was always going to be a Philly. It was just the rumors that he didn't want to be a Philly, and then he signed for 13 years, which kind of. Oh, Greg Bird's in the game. Wait. Sorry. Signed for 13 years. Manny Machado got 10 years.
Yeah.
Kane Lee's in the game.
They got more money than I expected, truly.
Lucky bastards.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike Trout got paid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy contract there.
Chris Sale got paid. Justin Verlander got paid.
It's extension season.
Goldschmidt, Hicks,
right
Severino.
I feel like everyone's extending people except
Jacob DeGrom.
Jacob DeGrom.
Now the Mets are always a mess.
Yeah. Come on, the guy wins the Cy Young and
Michael K was making a good point though. You don't know what he wants versus what they want to offer though.
I mean,
that's a fair point.
Yeah,
but still, eventually, I think they're gonna pay him. Yeah, I think it's inevitable.
What it would be outrageous, He's pretty young. He's under 30, I think. He's just
31.
won the Cy Young.
31.
I mean, what could he ask that could be so outrageous?
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a double. That's a double. Damn it. Kane Lee gave up a double to Juan Soto.
I can't blame him. Juan Soto was a total beast.
Yeah.
He had a 930 OPS in his age 19 season. I don't think that's never happened.
No way. That is one of the best teenage seasons you will ever see, if not the best.
Him and Acuna. Acuna was 20. Acuna had a ridiculous year, too.
Okay, I said Acuna is a guy I expect to break out this year, and MLB and really go off. That dude has all the tools in the world.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of my boy Clint.
Oh, God.
We're not getting started on this guy.
Yeah.
I love Clint.
Nobody wants to get in this discussion with Tom about Clint.
I don't know. Clint, I'm not the biggest Clint fan. I can't lie, Tom.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't ever disrespect Clint.
Listen.
It's 96 from Kane Lee, 96 miles an hour.
We got Clint, and I was like, this guy's good, top 25 prospect in baseball. But now it's part of it's the injuries. I don't know. I just feel like he kind of faded away from the prospect radar. When he was in the big leagues, he was decent, nothing special. But
don't worry, that wall still hasn't recovered. The wall that he crashed into, it still hasn't recovered. God. In the words of Clint, there's not much going on.
Man.
Remember?
I don't know. I'm never crazy about him. He has all the tools in the world to succeed, and I know some people are going to question his attitude always, but I never really had an issue with that. It's really just the on-field product we're getting. I just feel like he can never put it together, although I think it's possible. Part of it is the injuries, like Eddie was saying, but I think at this point, the Yankees cannot count on this guy moving forward unless he really just shocks the team and proves himself, which I do not foresee happening.
It was the fucking speaker, okay? It was the fucking speaker, all right? The narrative changed after he hit the fucking speaker.
Uh-huh.
You know, he hit its ball doesn't hit the speaker. He's a hero. We win 101 games instead of 100, and you'll be like, "Oh, Clint."
I would
love
still
Clint.
not be like that. I would be the same opinion as I got now, but
there's no justifiable reason to not love
I'm
Clint.
rooting for the guy. He plays for the Yankees. I want him to do well, but I just don't see
of course. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Of course I want him to succeed.
You ever seen Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, and Jesus mixed into one player? Clint Frazier. Hair of Jesus, play of Trout, notoriety of Bryce Harper.
I will say this. I do see some Mike Trout in his swing, in the way his hip turns. You know, I definitely see the Trout in there, but he definitely does not have close to his talent, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, remember the legendary bat speed when we first got him? Everyone,
oh my God, I remember Scout did describe him as like a poor man's Mike Trout, and I was like, I don't know about that one.
I feel like that's faded a little bit, but
he has an absolute cannon of an arm, I might add.
A cannon?
He has a cannon.
What about that throw the other day?
It's inaccurate, but he's got a cannon.
I don't know. He's got a strong arm, but I'm not sure if I call it a cannon, though.
It's a cannon, sir. It's a cannon.
Judge has a cannon.
He works out, okay,
yeah, Judge has a great arm.
Does Judge work out? No.
Dude, Judge could not work out. He'd still be 10 times stronger than Clint Frazier.
Well, that's because Clint's tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Judge is 6'7",
Clint's
280
Clint's
pounds.
Clint's like Altuve with Pedroia mixed with Trout.
Judge lifts Clint with his pinky finger.
Judge lifts everyone with his pinky finger.
But especially Clint. It might take him 2 fingers with everybody else, but with Clint, it's just a pinky.
Shit, man.
What if he grows a full head of hair?
Oh God, the hair.
Maybe if he leaves the Bronx, maybe. I would love to see that again.
Yeah.
All right, our train just went off the tracks into my Clint love.
It did.
But now we're going to go into another player that I love, Gregory Paul Bird.
Okay, I can get back on the Greg Bird train right now.
I'm on the Greg Bird train. I never got off.
I mean, listen, I'm not like completely on the train. I like the guy. I think he's good, but I mean,
there are minor delays in the train.
Yeah,
right?
like I don't trust him completely. You know, it's like taking the subway. You don't know if it's gonna come on time. That's kind of like how I feel about Greg Bird. You know, like he always does well in spring training. I'm like, oh man, I knew it since 2015. Then he fouls the ball off his foot, gets hit in the elbow, and then he gets hurt, comes back after a couple weeks, isn't good, and it's just like the whole Greg Bird cycle.
Yeah, I'm going to remain cautiously optimistic on Greg Bird. Greg Bird I love that lefty swing, man. I cannot give up on that lefty swing after what I just saw in spring training. And really, he adds so much to this team if he can succeed. It just balances out the lineup so much more. And really, I just can't wait to see the Greg Bird and Luke Voigt dynamic on this team because I think they're going to bring so much to the table.
Oh, yeah. Greg Bird's going to bring more to the table because it's Greg Bird.
I don't know, man. King Luke Voigt.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you 2 options. You're going to have to answer this question correctly. Blank hit a home run off of Andrew Miller in the ALDS. Oh. A, Greg Bird. B, Luke Voigt.
All right. I'm going to have to
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's Greg Bird.
Well,
Gregory,
okay.
One of them played more than 40
Greg
games
Bird
in a season,
all
too.
The credit in the world for that home run. I do.
I'll give you another hint. Who hit one off of Mike Clevenger in Game 2 of the ALDS that everyone forgets about? A,
come on,
Greg Bird.
That random home
B,
run?
Luke, I do. Because it would have won us the game.
You're really bringing this up?
Oh, yeah. It was a bomb, too. Hit the foul pole.
All right, well, we still have that Luke Voigt triple in the wild card game last year. All right, we got that.
Hey, I'll give you a third one. Who took Ken Giles deep in Game 1 of the ALCS in 2017? A, Greg Bird.
Plenty of guys
B,
have taken Ken Giles deep at this point.
I think I might be able to take
dude isn't exactly the best anymore.
Our catcher knows a lot about that, too.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Kane Lee is not. Kane Lee just. Oh, Kane Lee is not looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be his day.
It went foul. Thank God. That would have been a grand slam. But Matt
Oof.
Adams,
I'm watching video of Adam Ottavino's slider right now, and oh my god, it is insane.
well, I mean, we're pretty much done with Bird. I'll give you my opinion of Bird. He's going to hit 260 with a 350 on base percentage and a 500 slugging percentage with 28 home runs and 92 RBIs.
I see you.
How's
really
he going to do
planned
all that in
one out.
35 games?
Huh?
How's he going to do all that in 35 games?
Because he's going to add 100 to the 35. Boom.
If he plays 135 games, I think I might personally come to your house and give you $100 because I don't even know if I can't even see it in the realm of possibility.
I will gladly use that $100.
Yeah, one day we all got to go to a game together. It's got to happen.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
it's inevitable. We got to do
One
it.
day.
One day we will make that happen.
Yeah.
We will make that happen because
It's gonna be legendary.
I have a train station in my town. It's literally two freaking streets away from me, basically. So
Really?
yeah, I'll just hop on the train. Because we have the Yankee Clipper train that takes you directly to the train station that's right near Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You guys know that right. Train station where the old Yankee Stadium is.
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah. So it just takes you directly there, and then it takes you directly back. So there's really pretty easy. It's near Stop and Shop too.
Yeah, I'm right by the 4 train, so I just take it up a couple stops and boom, 15-minute train ride, and I'm there.
I love public transportation more than I love Clint Frazier. All right, going into the next edition, we could talk about Ottavino or we could talk about Tulo. Which pick your poison.
Ooh. Eddie, I'll give you this one.
All right. Let's go to Tulo because I feel like we know what Ottavino's good. He's got that nasty slider, but I feel like Tulowitzki's more like of a mystery of what we think he's going to do this year. So,
you know what we call Tulowitzki if he's bad? Tulowitzki. Whoa.
Oh, that one's gonna be present.
Yes. I love how whenever Clint gets out, they call him Red Blunder. That always makes me chuckle because then I go into a maniacal laugh in which I know that Clint's gonna hit like 40 home runs this year.
Oh, and then I'm sure you drop some rage on whoever says that. Probably a block too.
Well, he is a ginger, so. But let's go into Tulo. Me and Luke were talking about this before you joined the call, Eddie. We just need him to not screw up. Kane Lee struck out Matt Adams.
Right.
Yeah, Tulowitzki, I've been so impressed with him this spring, especially on defense. I was really worried about how he's moving after the surgeries.
He homered today.
Great. Seriously, he's looking great on defense. And you know what Tom just said? He homered today. That's his 4th home run of the spring. And this is a guy that really hasn't been putting up power numbers or really any numbers in years. So it's so impressive to see what he's doing right now.
He's doing the Chris Carter thing where he either homers and strikes out.
You know, for $500K league minimum, I will gladly take that right now.
Yeah. Like, nobody's asking him to be prime Tulowitzki. He's just basically a placeholder till DD comes back. So,
yes.
I mean, even if he's half of what the old Tulowitzki was, I'll take it or whatever it's going to be. As long as he's not flat out terrible, he's like a replacement. And since he's a former star, he's not like he's past his prime, but he's not like he's 40 years old. You know,
that's
like
34.
Yeah, so he can. I'm sure he can still do some damage.
I think he can have one last hurrah here.
Yeah.
One last go at it.
Yeah, maybe like one last decent year before he starts regressing a lot more.
And he's still a good defensive player. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see the way he moves.
Yeah, dude just has natural instincts at shortstop, you know. I think he's going to have a good year. I really do. I think he's really going to be a 260 average. Maybe, depends on how much he plays, obviously, until DD comes back. But let's say, for some reason, he didn't play the whole season, although, he obviously won't. I think he would be a 20-plus home run guy in the full season. Playing in the American League East, really having to prove himself and wanting to prove the Blue Jays wrong for releasing him. I think this guy has a chip on his shoulder, and I think he's going to really just prove to the Yankees why he was worth.
Yeah, they caught him for nothing. They caught him.
The
They
Blue
just
Jays
straight
are
up caught him.
paying him to play on the Yankees right now.
It's like, remember you see Moneyball where he goes, the Yankees are paying you to not play for them.
Yeah.
With David Justice.
Yeah.
But that's basically what they're doing. They're paying Tulo to go away in order to play their young players while Tulo plays for the Yankees on a championship contending team.
Right.
For $500,000.
If he played the Blue Jays 162 times a year, he might hit 40 home runs. Because every time he plays the Blue Jays, it seems like he's just going like full out beast mode.
He's gonna want to kill him. He wants to kill everyone there.
He's so mad at that entire team.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see the intensity he has playing against him in the regular season. It's gonna be amazing to see. I think I would not even be shocked if there is some type of brawl at some point involving him, just because of how high the tension is. I swear to God, I can totally see it right now.
He's a fiery guy.
Dude, I never realized he was that fiery of a player. I never did.
He's got a little nut job in him.
See, I always thought he was the more of a relaxed type, just based off the eye test. But after actually seeing him play more, I am stunned to see the kind of guy he is, and I love it.
All right, fun question. Name the 3 most likely Yankees to start a brawl.
Oh,
CC.
okay. Yes,
CC. I'll go
yes.
CC. Let me think who else. I feel like I could see Gardner getting in there.
Yeah.
Gardner
Gary can do it. Gary gets pissed
Gary
off.
can hit people on the
Gary
ground
was throwing
very
sucker punches.
Yeah.
Kane Lee, of course.
Yeah, Kane Lee's got some fire in him.
Kane Lee likes WWE wrestling, so he kind of lives in his own little fantasy world. I can see Voit doing it.
Yeah, Voit seems like that type of guy.
Yeah.
I can see it to an extent. I feel like he's so nice, yet at the same time he's such a monster. You know, I can totally see him getting into a fight, or at the very least, if one of his teammates gets into a fight, I feel like he's going to be the first guy to get there and defend him. I
can see Chapman too. If Chapman threw behind a guy's head by accident, the guy got pissed off, and Chapman just stands there, just staring him down.
That is horrifying to watch on TV.
Chapman may be the scariest baseball player I've ever looked at.
When he stares you down, it is so scary.
Remember he struck out Encarnacion to end the ALDS, and he let out that scream.
Yeah,
that scared me.
I remember when he won the ALDS, and I was looking on Twitter, and someone was mad that Gary dropped the ball and said it took something out of the moment or something.
Oh, I was kind of mad that he dropped the ball. And he didn't tag Jackson. He didn't tag Jackson. If Jackson, if he ran to first base, he would have been safe.
He wouldn't know. He probably would have known to throw it, but. I would have hoped so. But I feel like Gary's defense has improved too. We're getting a little off the Tolo topic, but
Tolo's gonna hit 250 with 10 home runs. That's my prediction.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
go with your predictions. What do you think?
I say 240, maybe 15 home runs. Maybe I feel like he could hit more if he gets more playing time. But I feel like when Didi gets back, it's gonna be a big rotation between him, LeMahieu. I don't even know who else is gonna be in that. And Dehar probably will get some DHAs in if his fielding's not good. But I feel like that's improved too. I want to see Bird and Voit play, but it's gonna take some good maneuvering because there's gonna be a lot of guys in that infield. But I feel like it'll play itself out.
Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I forgot we signed DJ LeMahieu before you mentioned
I know. He's such an underrated piece so far.
I forget that he's on the team about 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Like that guy exists.
He's being overshadowed by a lot of guys now.
Because he's not a starter, so you kind of.
I feel like people forget this, but he won the batting title, 2016?
Yep.
350 that year. I know batting average isn't the top stat anymore, but that's still pretty impressive.
His contact ability is really what we need.
Yeah, we need at least a couple
of defense.
Yeah,
Gold glove
defense, good contact. So it's not bad to have that guy on the team.
Yeah, as a bench guy too.
Yeah, solid bench.
Well, sort of bench guy.
Well, he's going to play a lot of games.
Neil Walker.
He'll get in there.
Neil Walker.
He'll be like that
Realistically,
super.
he's probably better than Neil. Yeah, he's definitely better
Yes,
than Neil Walker.
that's an
he's a
upgrade.
more useful Neil Walker that can actually hit left-handed pitching.
Oh yeah, his defense at second base is literally elite Gold Glove level. That's not just average like Neil Walker was at second. He was as good as it gets at second base.
This dude is amongst the best of the best in defensive second baseman.
He is, and his ability to just constantly put the ball in play is going to add a great dynamic to this team. And he constantly goes the other way, which is a formula for success in Yankee Stadium.
I was literally so shocked when we signed him. Like Jack Curry tweeted it out. I was like, what? I've never been more shocked in my life than finding out DJ LeMahieu was a Yankee.
I was pissed off because that's when I was still wondering maybe we'll get Machado. We were on the last licks of hope because we just signed Tulowitzki, and I was like, okay, maybe we got a chance. And then I hear DJ signs, and I'm like, oh my god, that's it. We're definitely not getting Machado now. I didn't even get time to analyze the signing just because I was so pissed off that we weren't getting Machado.
Yep, that was the first thing on my mind when I saw it.
It took me a few weeks to kind of swallow the fact that Machado wasn't coming, but now I'm kind of all right, but I'm still a little chapped.
Yeah,
but I'm just looking forward to the season to start. I'm kind of over the off season. I just want the season to end in a World Series. I don't care who's on the team.
Right.
Because it's about time. It's about time. It's been 10 years. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. We got to win now. I mean, I know a lot of people's fans would be like, 10 years. I wish it's been 10 years, but I feel like for Yankees fans, we got higher expectations than that.
Oh, yeah, we do. I hate to say it, but Yankee fans are spoiled, and we should be right now. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, biggest market, biggest payroll, all that stuff. You kind of have to expect yourself to be amongst the best every year.
Oh, yeah, 100%, no doubt.
I mean, we haven't even won the division in 6 years.
Yeah, 2012.
2012. Oh my god, that was around the time Girardi lost the locker room.
Yeah. 2011, he lost it apparently.
If anyone doesn't know that I mentioned that, I made a thread because the Michael K. Show had an interview with the Inside the Empire authors Klapisch and Solitaire. I made a big thread. It kind of blew up a little bit. I had John Boy retweet me. I had Max Wildstein retweet me. I had a beat writer follow me. I'm not going to name names here after I just named two names.
Your followers, you're almost up to me now. I've been saying 990 forever.
Yes, I gained 200 followers within 2 days because of this thread.
I should start making threads too.
Everyone kept getting in arguments about stuff too. You should have seen my mentions, man. My mentions were crazy. It was everyone was fighting about analytics and Girardi and Boone and Cashman and Hal. And I'm I was just sitting back, just I just wanted to make a thread, guys. I mean, I just wanted to tell the people what was going on. I just wanted to inform the people that Joe didn't communicate well. Boone's basically a puppet. Boone, in order to get the job, Boone's main job was they gave him the numbers of all the players on the Yankees, and they told him, but they didn't put the names. So say Aaron Judge hit 300, right? It would just say 300, and you have to figure out what in the order you would put that.
Yeah,
and you had to get it 9 for 9, and he got it 9 for 9.
That's pretty impressive. I give him that. I don't like the guy. I like Girardi, but I mean that's pretty impressive.
That's a California kid right there, Aaron Boone, big USC fan, which is where Sam Darnold played quarterback.
Yep, that's future Hall of Famer right there.
Yes, my team drafted a running back.
Saquon's good, but
he's running back. He's running back, guys. The least valuable position in the entire sport, besides kicker, long snapper, and punter. And you just spent the second overall pick in the best quarterback draft of the past 15 years. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Well, you could take 2 defensive players this year, and then keep Eli for 5 more years. It'll be good.
They're gonna do that too. Do you know that they're gonna do
surprised.
that? No, they're actually gonna do that. That's. I don't expect them to take a quarterback. I think if they take a quarterback, it's going to be the worst quarterback, Daniel Jones.
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently their plan is to take defense at pick 6 and take a quarterback at pick 17. Do you know how bad of a plan that is? If you like a quarterback, you trade up as high as you can go in order to make sure you get that guy.
Right.
Like the Jets did last year. They traded from 6 to 3.
Yeah.
Baker went to the Browns. Saquon went to the Giants. And then you had your pick of Darnold, Rosen, or Allen, or Jackson.
Yep.
That's what you got to do. If you want Dwayne Haskins, go get Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah.
I just went on a rant there. but moving on. Let's talk a little bit about injuries here. Well, actually, Paxton. I almost forgot Paxton.
Oh, okay. I had a little bit on.
We'll talk about Paxton, and then we'll talk about injuries here. Paxton, go for it.
James Paxton is so filthy. If that dude can stay healthy, I think he's going to put together such a great season that it's going to be enough to really just boost this team to the place they want to be, and that is division champions as a start. I really think it could happen, you know. Last year, this guy was how many strikeouts did he have? He had 200, right?
Yeah, in like 135 innings.
Exactly. In such a low amount of innings. Imagine if he can stay healthy for a full season. The numbers he can put up are insane. And at the
his
end of the
FIP
season,
numbers are crazy. His FIP numbers.
Just wait. I think that's one guy out of all their acquisitions. I really do think he's going to be the best one. I have all the faith in the world in James Paxton.
Him and Ottavino to me.
Yep, I'm a big James Paxton believer.
Oh yeah, I think you have two aces. One from Sevy, one from Paxton. I think they're two aces. Honestly, I think they have that ability.
Oh, no doubt. Paxton's stuff is just as good as Severino's. He just needs to stay healthy. And same thing with Severino.
And it's a nice balance. You have a righty and a lefty.
Yeah, that is exactly what you want if you're the Yankees. And you go past that, you obviously have Tanaka, who's always reliable. You got Sabathia as the fifth starter, and hopefully J. Happ, who I've been a little bit worried about, recently. But if he puts it together, then replicates what he did last year. Even not with us, even with the Blue Jays, the rotation's going to be just fine if they stay healthy.
I think he's going to have like a 3.7 ERA. Happ, and Paxton's going to have like a 3.2. That's kind of my prediction. I expect him to be a top tier pitcher.
Oh, me too.
I mean,
I'm really confident in Paxton from what I've seen.
I love Paxton's talent, but the thing is, the injuries they're too hard for me to just pass by. His career high in innings is what, 140?
160, I think.
160? Like, do we just expect him to go from 160 to 200? What is 160 like?
No, I think like 180. I think 180 is reasonable.
Yeah, maybe he could get to 180.
Yeah, but 180. 180 is kind of like what teams want nowadays, honestly. They don't really care about innings anymore.
Well, keep in mind, if you're the Yankees with their bullpen, you're going to shorten games more often than not. You're not going to force guys to keep going out there longer than they should because, 1 through 8 in their bullpen, you're going to have all guys that you have some level of faith in. Their worst reliever right now is Stephen Tarpley, who was amazing last year and has a great spring training. He would be like the third best pitcher in the Red Sox bullpen right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, man. I mean, if they're blowing, if the Yankees are blowing the team out, say they're on like 10-0, and Paxton's already gone through 5. I think they may save some innings with him and kind of go to like a Tarpley for 2 innings, and just kind of save Paxton because you don't want to. With his injury history, I don't think you push him.
Yeah, those games just aren't worth it to keep him in.
Yeah, so like close games, you keep him in. Obviously, try to win the game. But if you're blowing someone out, don't be afraid to pull them after like 5.
Look, the Yankees are smart. They know what they're doing right now. They're building this bullpen up, knowing the injury risk in their rotation. A lot of recent World Series teams, they all won for the most part because of their bullpen. A lot of them had dominant bullpens. Look at the Royals a few years back. Their bullpen was one of the best. Yeah, one of the best we've ever seen. And I could not help but be amazed at what they showed. Yankees could do that and more because they have a much better rotation than the Royals had back then. The Royals had almost no one aside from Ventura and Johnny Cueto, and I'm not even sure. Was Johnny Cueto even that good that year with the Royals? I don't think he was.
He was decent, I guess.
Maybe he was decent. I don't think he was anything special.
Yeah, not like the ace form, but who knows what he's doing now. I mean, I've
I
heard he's
remember
like,
the Ellsbury for Cueto rumors.
yeah.
Oh
So
my God! I made a tweet with John Boy's reaction from when Judge hit the wild card homer. I sent you that tweet where he goes, "Oh, get the fuck out." That kind of blew up. Let me check that tweet. That tweet blew up.
if you're getting rumored in a trade straight up for Jacoby Ellsbury, your career is not where you want it to be.
Well, Cueto had Tommy John and he has a big contract, so that's kind of where that came from.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bad pitcher. I just think he's just hurt right now, and they won't.
Cueto could have some value when he's healthy, but it's just a matter of how much he's getting paid right now.
And paid $1 billion.
And I think he's got a longer contract than Ellsbury. I think it goes like 1 year past or 2 years or something.
I don't even like to mention Ellsbury's name most times. You want to talk about Ellsbury? Is that the next?
Yeah, I actually did want to bring something up because Ellsbury, he came back. What was it? They said the 16th or the 17th he's back. He answered questions from reporters. Has anyone seen him since? What happened to him?
He's been working out mysteriously on the backfields, just kind of lobbing the baseball. He can't even throw a baseball right now. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. I watched the video of him throwing the ball. It looks so bad.
It's probably his normal throw because we know that arm is not.
Well, he's got a new arm, but it kind of looks like he was afraid that it was gonna hurt.
That guy is so fragile.
I feel bad. Yeah. Okay. Here's the tweet that I found from I stole John Boy's video reaction from when Judge hit the home run, and it goes, "When there's a possibility Ellsbury could be traded," and it has 9,933 views and 243 likes. Everyone loves me.
Sure they do, Tom.
I mean, Ellsbury. It's the problem with Ellsbury's contract. It's not. Oh, Greg Bird just walked. Yeah. The problem with Ellsbury is the contract. It's not necessarily the play because he was a useful player. Remember down the stretch when Hicks got hurt and he came back in September in 2017, and he kind of went off the bench.
Yeah,
just don't get paid $22 million to be a bench player.
Oh, of course not. But he actually did have to provide some value off the bench. But obviously, no. You're not going to pay $20 million for a bench player. That's just ridiculous. I wouldn't.
Well, we are.
More than. Okay, well, Yankees are just. Well, rather, Brian Cashman messed up very, very bad on that one, and he will forever regret that, and that will go down as one of the worst free agent signings.
He admits it, too. He admits he screwed up.
Oh, yeah, he's very.
He's like, yeah, I fucked up. Yep. Yeah. Don't blame Ellsbury. He goes, don't blame Ellsbury, blame me.
Yeah, people hate the dude. It's not. I don't think he wants to get hurt, and he got offered $153 million. You guys would say yes, I'd say yes. So I really don't blame him.
John Boy made a good point. He goes, the reason nobody likes Ellsbury is because nobody knows who he is because he has no personality. I can't. He's the blandest dude I've ever encountered in all my years of watching baseball. He's just a boring old dude from Oregon. I mean, Oregon's so bland too. I mean, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Remember, we wanted to trade him to Arizona. Arizona didn't want him.
Yeah, for Greinke,
that
was rumored. I like Greinke, but I feel like he just wouldn't do well in New York, and he's getting paid, I think, almost $10 million more than Ellsbury.
Greinke is a psychopath. He is the scariest man besides Chapman.
Look, for Ellsbury, yeah. I probably think this is Ellsbury, but yeah, I do agree. There's a lot of risk with Greinke because of him getting paid, him being known to really be scared of the bright lights. But, if it really was for Ellsbury and that came up, can you really say no to that? Honestly.
I would trade Ellsbury for, wind.
My point exactly.
I would trade him for grains of sand. With dog poop remains on. He is that bad. Oh, the guy that walked, it wasn't Greg Bird. It was Mike Talkman, the new guy that stole Tyler Wade's job. his like stance reminds me of Bird.
But, yeah, I can see that actually.
The guy, he's like,
I'm falling in love already. It's Greg Bird all over again. Except he's 28 years old.
I think he's more like Voit. Not like anything like the player, but like how he just almost comes out of nowhere and just like emerges. Like I feel like
they're the exact same age.
Really?
Yes, Voigt's 28. He's 28.
Well, look, we know
we're looking for championship number 28. Boom.
Yeah. Symmetry. Always. I think there's going to be another one of those really nice finds. I don't think he's necessarily going to be a Luke Voigt, but I do think he will provide some value, and I think he's going to be a solid player just because all the scouts think he's really good, and the only reason why he got traded is because there was no room for him in Colorado. No room.
Right. I feel like
There's no room for Tyler Wade. Oh, I feel bad for him. I feel really bad.
That was unfortunate.
He really thought he made the team.
Yeah, I thought so too, to be honest.
I thought he made the team. I thought they liked his versatility as the infield/outfield guy. And they just kind of pulled the rug out under him.
Yeah, like you draft the guy, he's been with the team for all these years, and then you just trade for a guy one day that's never been just comes to the clubhouse and he's on the team and you're not. After working that spring training, trying to learn in the outfield, and then you do well. It's not like he did bad. And then
he had a really good spring.
Yeah.
He had a really good spring this year. I was actually quite impressed.
Oh yeah.
Really unfortunate.
Oh, we're adding our friend Nick into this.
Yes.
All right, now we're getting real good here. Got everybody now.
All right, the whole crew's here. This is getting good.
Is he here?
I don't know. I don't think he's here yet, but
God? It's me, Margaret. No, sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's just get the Mike Talkman. We were talking about Wade. I had to remind myself. Tyler Wade was pissed.
Yeah, I feel bad. Real bad. It's just so unfortunate.
It sucks for him. But realistically, though, that's not the right thing to say in that scenario because that's not going to help you. That's just going to make you getting called up even worse than before. And now you're in a position where the Yankees are going to be trying to trade you if you're going to act childish, and that's just mine.
Right.
Is someone moving their microphone? Eddie, are you using your computer?
No, I'm not using my computer. I told you I couldn't get it on there, so I just downloaded the app.
It's like, is anyone hearing this movement?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
I'm actually not.
Then it's you.
God damn it.
Process of elimination, sir. I graduated high school. I know the process of elimination.
I'm almost there. A few more months.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
I attend the University of Clown in the fall.
So I'm going to clown you.
Well, we should be rivals then. Duke versus North Carolina all over again.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Tyler Wade playing third base.
Listen, I know Luke was just talking about how the way he acted. Like, if it would have been better if he just said, I'm disappointed. I worked hard.
Exactly.
It kind of sucks. I didn't make the team. But being like, I'm pissed.
I understand because it literally just happened when they asked him how he feels.
Yeah.
So the emotions were kind of raw.
Yeah. But he shouldn't have let him get the best of him.
It's something where you just have to kind of sit on it for a day.
Right.
But they kind of asked him like 3 hours after it already happened.
Yeah.
Wait. Just wait.
Yeah. Well, just today, the same thing basically just happened to Ian Happ.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Well, I mean, Ian Happ has, much worse, case, considering the fact that...
that's a real MLB player that has established...
He's played 2 years. He's played 2 full years. He's a highly talented
prospect. He was a highly talented prospect. Top 10 pick in the draft. Came up, had 2 pretty solid years from what I remember. And then...
Like
Kane Lee just back in...
The guy's a switch hitter with versatility, and he has some pop.
He plays left field, center field, right field, second base, third base, and probably could play shortstop.
Like,
and he's got a good bat.
How could you possibly justify it? How? I really
The
don't
problem,
understand it.
the reason they're saying they're sending him down is because he strikes out a lot. Like that's his main.
That's a lot of BS, I think.
That's his main flaw is the strikeouts.
I guess.
But regardless, those are flaws you got to figure out at the major league level. Figuring them out at AAA is not going to help anyone really because he's already proven he can handle AAA pitching.
That's the reason he got called up.
Exactly.
He kind of already graduated from that league.
Right. He's not like a veteran, but I mean, he's the guy that's already proven he can accomplish AAA, dominated AAA pretty much. That's why he got called up, and now he's shown that he can have success at the major league level. So why are you giving him less of a challenge to go improve? I don't get it.
Oh yeah, totally agree.
Speaking of dominating AAA, Clint Frazier had a 963 OPS in AAA last year with concussion symptoms. That may be one of the most impressive feats I've ever seen in my life, having concussion problems. Do you know that when he got the concussion, when he crashed into the wall, that he stayed in the game and got a hit? He stayed in the game for a few extra innings and he got a hit.
I'm very impressed with him.
That's why you get picked top 5 in the draft, sir.
Are you ever going to give up on Clint?
I mean, like when he hits like age, if he's not an everyday player somewhere by age like 27, that's when I'll start to worry.
Okay, at that point, I'm giving up. I'm getting close to giving up now.
27.
I will point this out. I'm going to point it out. All right, let me point this out.
Yes.
All right. So, not comparing, but I am comparing. Aaron Judge didn't break out until he was 25.
There's a difference, though.
Aaron Hicks didn't break out until he was 27.
Well, Aaron Judge went through 4 years of college. Remember that?
Right,
so he didn't enter in the minors until he was about 22.
Clint didn't need college. Because Clint knows all.
Man. Maybe it would have helped him out.
Yeah.
Clint got picked top 5 that year. They got picked in the same draft. Who got picked 5th? Who got picked 32nd?
Who almost won an MVP?
Yeah.
Damn it. Clinton almost won the AAA MVP if he stayed healthy.
Yeah, wow. I think I would prefer Judge.
Damn it. But, no, Bird still hasn't broken out. He's 26. He's about to break out. He's about to hit 260 with a 350 on base percentage with 500 slugging percentage, 28 home runs and 92 RBIs in 135
games. I can dig that.
You know, Andujar didn't break out until he was 23. Gary Sanchez didn't break out until he was 23. Severino was 23. Green was 25. Betances was 26. Do I have to keep going?
It's not about anything. It's about the eye test, honestly. Just because, for example, his defense, from the moment we've got him, I don't think he's made almost any progress defensively, and I truly believe that. I barely see any improvement on his routes. You know, offensively, he doesn't look all that much better than before. I don't see too much of an improved player. The other guys you mentioned, they just kept getting better and better, slowly but surely. I don't see that with Clint.
Damn it.
I feel like I could use it when players are improving. I'm like, wow, I see he's been working hard. Or I just see Clint as the same guy he's been.
Exactly. Look at Gary Sanchez. This year he came to spring training and he's a whole new player on defense, in my opinion. He looks so much better than I've seen him in so long.
Right.
This is easily the best I've seen him on defense since his rookie season. And it's great to see.
Gary Sanchez is 2 years older
than Clint.
So Clint, you have 2 years.
All
right, we're already past Clint. We already discussed Clint. I'm the Clint supporter here. We got 1 out of 3. That's a 333 batting average. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now forget Clint.
What injuries? Hicks is hurt. Severino's hurt. CeCe's hurt. Bird almost got hurt. What is going on?
It is nightmare. It is a nightmare.
It is my nightmare come to life. It's
the worst possible.
Betances is hurt. I don't even think I mentioned Betances. He got hurt.
I totally forgot about him being hurt, actually.
He had a baby, and the baby caused an injury.
Oddly enough, it did.
Because he got to work late, and he tried to overcompensate for missing so much time. that he kind of threw out his shoulder a little bit.
Honestly, like the Betances injury is probably the least. I mean, obviously it sucks because he's a big part of that bullpen. But considering all the depth we have in that bullpen,
yes, that's fine. We're fine
Britton,
there.
Chapman, Green, Kane Lee, if he can
It's
rebound.
a short-term injury too. It's a short-term injury, but
yeah, the big injury that you got to be concerned about is Luis Severino because he's the key to this Yankees team this year, no doubt.
he was my guy to win the Cy Young, and I already lost money before the season began.
Yeah.
Never ask me to bet. Never ask me to bet. You're gonna lose.
Without Severino, let's say he was out for the entire season. Let's just say.
Don't even.
Hypothetically.
Oh boy.
This team just doesn't win the division, and there's no chance because he is the key to this team. Yankees need their ace, and although James Paxton has that high ceiling,
Sevy and Judge
is their guy.
Sevy and Judge are the two guys. Sevy and Judge are the two guys that you cannot lose.
They're like the anchors.
That is the ace and that is the face. Ace in the face.
Yeah, I like that.
I never thought of that.
The ace and the face.
That's good.
Trademark.
I gotta remember that one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a movie poster. That's serious. We're gonna make a movie poster.
Could we do half a face of Severino and half a face of a Judge?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
The ace in the face. Because you remember when Judge went in for defense when he came back from his injury, the whole entire crowd just erupted.
My God, I still remember when they had the candlelight vigil when he got hurt at the stadium with the iPhone light. That was absolutely insane, and it just shows you how much this fan base loves the dude. Like I haven't seen a Yankee love this much
Jeter.
in so long, and it's so literally since Jeter. It's so beautiful to see. And honestly, I think he has the potential to reach that level. And to be even more honest, he is not corrupt like Jeter was on the inside to an extent. I think this guy is 100% genuine and just is the nicest dude around. He's such a humble star, and I love him.
Yep. He liked to feel my tweets back in my day, back in his day, back in our day, back in the day.
Yeah. Well, what would have been great is what me and Luke tried to do when we did our podcast a couple of years ago. We tried to get like a couple minor leaguers on our podcast. And Judge was the guy we asked, and if we got him, and then a couple years later he's hitting home runs, and me and Luke would be like, "Oh yeah, we interviewed that guy." Would have been crazy, but we did get a couple guys.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we got
I almost met Aaron Judge because I had a friend. I have my high school pitching coach. All right, he played Division I baseball, and he signed with the Rays organization for a year.
Oh.
He played there for a year, so he made a lot of friends. And one of his friends got drafted by the Yankees. His name was Eric Ruth, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you heard that guy's name, but so Ruth and Judge were in Double A together, and my friend and my pitching coach was like, if you ever want to go down to Trent and see them play, we can. But I kind of never took them off on the offer because I was kind of busy.
Yeah, I got you.
But I could have met Judge. And he specifically mentioned you get to meet Aaron Judge because he knew I liked he knew I was I'm kind of known as the guy that knows everything about the entire organization, and Judge was my guy coming up. Like the way I think of Clint now is the way I was thinking of Judge.
You see, I still remember when Judge came up, I had a friend, my best friend actually, a huge Yankees fan. He was a total Judge hater. He never liked him at first. He did not believe this dude could ever succeed at the major league level. He thought that he was too big. He was going to always strike out. And I still remember he was at my house during his debut game, first at bat, hits a home run. The dude walks out my door, and he's as upset as I've ever seen him in my life. And now he absolutely has a love affair with the guy, and I love it.
You know, I sent a tweet to like one of the beat reporters because they were talking about Judge. I'm like, I really like Judge. Scouts compare him to Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
Which segues right into my next topic because we basically already got through the injuries. I mean, besides Didi, honestly. But like the segue into Giancarlo, because he was so bad in the playoffs last year, it was unbelievable.
You see, I just don't think Giancarlo was right because of the hamstring. I really think it's a huge part of it.
Oh, the hamstring made Shane Robinson play right field and Neil Walker play right field for a temporary. Remember Neil Walker was playing right
Sugar
field?
Shane Robinson.
Sugar Shane.
Shane
And
Robinson.
That's why Giancarlo couldn't play right field because his hamstring was bothering him. But he said by the time the playoffs came around, he was pretty much healed. But he just got carved up by Red Sox pitching.
I really do think he's gonna improve more than any Yankee possibly this year, just because of the fact it's the second year in the new league. He's a guy that's really been known to just be a guy of habits, and now he's actually has a system and a habit with this Yankees team, and now I think he's really grown accustomed to everything. He's more comfortable. I think he's really gonna explode this year. I think we're gonna get that Judge and Stanton dynamic
Birds up.
we were
Yes.
hoping for last year.
Oh yeah, I agree. I picked him to hit like 48 home runs.
I 100% could see that happening, and I could.
I think he's going off. His spring training was ridiculous this year.
Oh yeah, he's looked amazing in spring
training. He hit a broken bat home run. I've seen that once, and that was by Mark Teixeira hit one. 10 years ago.
When I'm bored, I just go to YouTube and I watch that Barry Bonds broken bat home run.
Oh my god, I watch Barry Bonds highlights for fun.
Absolute insanity.
Now, quick question for you guys.
Go.
How many combined home runs is Stanton and Judge hitting this year?
All of them. Oh, Greg Bird. Greg Bird. Yeah, that's a double. That is a run-scoring double, baby. Yeah. Greg Bird.
Baby.
Yo, has Nick joined?
No, maybe he hasn't figured. Maybe he got busy or something. I don't know.
They're always busy.
Kids right.
But Giancarlo's going off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going off. He's in 48 at least.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna
48.
go for Judge and Stanton. I'm gonna put it at 70 because I feel
over.
Ooh.
Over
in total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
I feel like 70 in total.
That's an over.
Oh.
I just made a lot of money.
I would not make that bet, man. I gotta take the over on that one, no matter what.
If healthy, they're going over.
If healthy,
I mean, if healthy,
I'm
it's
just
over.
taking into account like the possibility of I don't know. I feel like one might have like more like 50, or one more like 40, and then maybe one closer to 30. I don't know.
I would like to point out that Greg Bird just took an inside pitch to the left and hit the left field wall.
You see, that's the big thing I've been impressed about with Greg Bird this spring. He has let me rephrase. He was an all-around complete hitter, but you really saw he did get fairly pull happy at times. He goes the other way more than he pulls the ball now.
Do that more. And he just took third. He just took third. Ooh.
What is he, a speed demon now?
Ooh, Luke Voigt and Greg Bird were stealing bases this week. This is their base stealing week. Voigt stole a bag, like they threw over to third, and he was on first, and he stole second or something.
Voigt I think he stole a couple bases this spring, actually. Oddly enough,
Voigt's like that guy that thinks he can do it all.
Yeah,
like, he's like that guy that will run. He's like the guy you least expect to run, but he'll do it.
He picks his spots. He's smart. He's smart about it.
In the wild card game, remember he tagged up.
Yes.
He was out, by the way. I think he was out, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
I remember because I was at that game. That was the best game I've ever been to in my life. Oh my god,
I went to the wild card game with Didi when Didi hit the homer. I went to the Didi.
Oh yeah, I went to the one against the A's too.
Oh, I went to the one against the Twins.
Yeah,
Irvin Santana got taken deep.
Oh God. I still remember how hopeless I felt that game. I was so sure the Yankees were going to lose to the Twins, and it was a nightmare.
Judge hit a home run in that game, that was the quickest I've ever seen a ball get out.
Yes. Oh my God, that home run was.
Jose Barrios hung a curveball.
Oh yeah,
and he just ripped it.
I don't get why the narrative of Judge being unclutch is still a thing.
He was
dominates
ridiculous.
in the postseason. He dominates in the postseason. Look what he did in 2018. How many home runs did he hit this postseason? 3?
You want to know why? You want to know why? Is because like he knows like when it's time to put the bat on the ball at all costs.
You see, that's why I project him to have the best season of his career possibly this year, because his new two-strike approach is so good, and with his strength, even with that, without the leg kick, he's still going to hit the ball out more often than not. Today in the interview with Kay, he said 4 of his 5 home runs, or however many it was, have been on the two-strike approach. Like, that's incredible.
with the no stride, 5 of his 6 were no stride.
Yeah, 5 of his 6. That's what it was.
Yeah, remember in the ALCS when we came back against Houston. Remember he had 2 strikes on him, and he got fooled by a slider, and he still poked it, and it hit the left field wall for the double to tie the game.
Yeah,
He got fooled on that pitch. It was a slider down and away, and he flicked his wrist, and he hit the ball like 395 feet.
Oh, there's no doubt. Judge has the most raw power in all of baseball.
He's going to hit a 500-foot home run one day. One day it's going to crack 500. Happen. One day he's going to crack it.
Oh, yeah. Look how close he got.
5 feet. He was 5 feet away.
Guys that played in Colorado.
Yeah, I remember that one.
He's going to crack it.
I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the day they have a home run derby at Colorado again. I pray to God.
He broke StatCast.
Pray to God.
Remember he hit the Safeco one? He broke StatCast.
I want to see Judge in the home run derby again, but at the same time, I'm more focused on winning than seeing.
I want to win a World Series first, then we'll talk about derbies and stuff.
But maybe since Stanton's done it a couple times and it's been fine after, let's throw him back in the mix. But
Stanton says he doesn't mind doing it.
So let's get him back in there. But
I have a problem with it.
Don't forget Brett Gardner's doing it too.
Oh yes,
Brett Gardner said, "I'm doing it because they have a $1 million for the winner. $1 million, you get it."
He's got some pop. He can do it.
I remember when the home run derby that Judge won and Gary Sanchez beat Stanton when he was still in the Marlins.
Sanchez went off that day too.
I was so happy.
Sanchez has some ridiculous raw power.
Yeah, I want to.
He hit a 500-foot homer. He hit one 493. Gary Sanchez hit one 493. Remember?
Yep.
He did that on a 2-strike approach on a toe tap.
It's absolutely insane the power these guys have.
It's ridiculous. I want steroids immediately. Feed me roids. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed by everyone this spring. It doesn't seem like anyone except Clinton had a bad spring.
Yeah, just about. I think everyone really did have a successful spring this year.
Well, Hap didn't either. Hap had a bad spring.
Yeah.
Well, he's a veteran. He's a veteran, though. We don't count him. You don't.
If he was like in his early 30s, maybe like 31, I wouldn't be concerned. But considering his age, I wouldn't be surprised if he regresses this year. And if he regresses, I mean, it's a lot that we're giving him $17 million a year.
When he got traded to the Yankees, he became like the best pitcher in baseball for like a few months.
Yeah, he was really good in that stretch right after he got him.
I think he's like a 3.7 ERA guy, which is perfectly fine because we'll just out slug everyone.
Oh, speaking of trades, what I'm looking forward to now is since they basically got rid of August trading, right, with the new agreement.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's going to be a lot more action by July 31st now because people have pressure that they got to make a trade by July 31st. There's no we can work this out in August. So it's going to be. I feel like there's going to be a lot more activity because if you want a guy gone, you got to trade him. Or if you're looking to upgrade your team, you got to do it. And I feel like in a lot of sports, like the trade deadline, it's like usually like a huge thing. Not really in
not football.
Not football, but.
Basketball is pretty crazy.
The past few years. Basketball,
Anthony Davis, Anthony Davis kind of thing that was going on.
Yeah, I mean, even the Anthony Davis thing did happen, but there was so much craze around it. But I feel like with the whole waiver thing in baseball, it slows it down.
That thing tore apart the Lakers.
Yeah, that was
crazy. As a team. It tore them apart because the offers leaked. And it just seemed like they were trying to trade everyone for Anthony Davis. Anyone not named LeBron.
Yeah.
Here, you want Lonzo? Take Lonzo. You want Brandon Ingram? Take Brandon Ingram. Go. So so that leads the question. Name the guy or position you think the Yankees are going to go after for the trade deadline. At the deadline, are you saying Bumgarner?
I could see Bumgarner.
If he's back, if Bumgarner is throwing back, like his stuff is kind of on the decline.
Yeah,
If he gets it back, then I'll want him.
I feel like he's not going to be like a huge. I don't know. I don't feel like he's going to have a great first half of the season or entire season. I don't feel like he's going to be a terrible pitcher, but not what he used to be. So I feel like the price will go down maybe by the deadline, and he can be a solid back of the rotation starter. But I'm not trading for him unless there's like an injury that might take someone out for like a couple of weeks in like August or September. That I would do that, because unless there's like a serious injury, and since we're getting Montgomery back around that time.
Oh yeah, we're getting Montgomery back in August.
Season. Right. So I mean, I don't think starting rotation will be concerned unless something happens where we have to have Shane Robinson play the outfield again. We need another outfielder. Then I think it's not really that much that we need to upgrade unless something.
We have Mike Tauchman now.
Right. Something will open up in the season. Something will happen in injuries.
Matt Adams. Ooh. That's gone.
Matt Adams is a large human being. That dude has some bops.
He reminds me of me. Left-handed me.
Oh yeah.
Like the main appeal of Baumgartner is his postseason pedigree. That's the thing. That's the thing. Because who wouldn't want the best postseason pitcher in like history?
Exactly.
But the problem is he that guy still, or is he even close to being that guy?
Right.
That's the question.
At the right price,
because he wasn't good. He wasn't good last year. He was a league average pitcher.
Oh yeah, he was.
He did not have a good year.
Was he not healthy? Maybe. We really don't know, but I think you're really gonna have to pay attention to what he does this season. Look at his spin rate, check a number of different things. And
you're gonna have to go full analytics on him.
Yes, you do. Full analytics. That's what the Yankees do. That's their whole approach on everything.
Oh, my thread made sure everyone knew they were full analytics.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody is really mad about it. Like they didn't know that the Yankees like analytics.
Yeah. I mean, with the Boone hire,
department of baseball.
Right.
Oh my god, my I'm still getting retweets and likes on the thread. It's been 3 days.
Yeah.
People are really mad.
I get some of the reasons they're mad. Not for the analytics. That's ridiculous.
The Girardi thing.
Stuff,
the Girardi thing.
I was mad about.
Yeah. The Girardi thing made people want to kill me. I think people want to. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
When I heard that he was like crying, I feel I wanted to cry.
What happens here? I'll go into detail here. Joe Girardi, after they got eliminated by Houston, he goes into Cashman's office because Cashman called him in because like they're about to have he thought they were about to have a meeting about 2018. So he goes like, hey, I got some ideas about the lineup, got some ideas about this, that, and that. And in Cashman's words, he goes, "You're done here." And Girardi was shocked. He was absolutely shocked.
The thing with Girardi is if firing him is one thing, but you can't do it that way. You have to. That dude deserves so much more respect for the job he did over the years. He was there from 2008 to 2017, and look at the job he did. He never had a losing season. He got them a championship, and although maybe the players grow tired of him. Maybe I really can't say for sure. I wasn't there, but regardless, he was a great.
They kind of certain players tuned him out. But you know what Girardi did? Yeah. You know what Girardi did to Hal Steinbrenner when he called Hal Steinbrenner? You know what he did?
What did he do?
He challenged their decision. Boom, got him. Ha ha! Shots fired. God damn it! That game killed me.
Yeah, that
was horrible.
But yeah, the entire thread's pretty crazy. The Dolans almost bought the Yankees. George Steinbrenner almost ran the Knicks, Yankees, and Rangers.
Yeah, I should be getting the book tomorrow, so I can't wait to read it.
Oh my god! I mean, there's so much material to talk about right now. It's unbelievable.
I can't even imagine what's in the rest of the book.
Oh my god! I mean, we got the Dolans. Well, they wanted to build the new Yankee Stadium in the Upper West Side, not in the Bronx, because George Steinbrenner actually didn't like the Bronx. He thought it was unsafe.
That's
and Joe
crazy.
Torre
Yeah.
almost got fired.
Can you imagine the Yankees in the Upper West Side?
My God, it's been nuts.
And Randy Levine was the guy that saved that, to save the Yankees in the Bronx.
The
One
guy,
of the very
the one
few
guy,
times I
the
did
one
not
guy,
hate him.
the one guy that everyone doesn't like.
Yep.
The guy that called out Greg Bird anonymously.
And Betances.
It was totally him. It was totally him.
Oh, of course.
Or Lon Trost. But yeah, the one guy we don't like is the guy that saved us all.
right. That's crazy.
I mean, I love where the Yankee Stadium is because the
Right.
train station's right there.
It's
It
crazy.
literally shits you out into Yankee Stadium.
I can't
It poops you out.
I wouldn't imagine it on the Upper West Side. It'd be crazy, man.
I mean, the question I have is where would they put it?
Yeah, there's no room up there.
Like where?
Yeah.
Where are you building a major stadium like that?
Yeah.
That would have been really weird.
Yeah, I have no idea where they plan to put that because there's not much room for anything there, but they want to put a ginormous stadium.
It's a very, very. I'm not too knowledgeable of the boroughs and the areas of New York because I'm from Connecticut. But I'm pretty sure Upper West Side is the rich side. That is what considered the rich side here.
Yeah, Upper West is pretty wealthy people up there.
Yes, we have a rich side where Mark Teixeira currently resides. It's down
Mark
west.
lives near you?
Huh?
He lives near you?
Greenwich, Connecticut.
Oh.
I think it's Greenwich. They're very rich. Their practice football field is the size of our football field.
Really?
The classes are not equal here.
Is Mark
still.
Teixeira married?
Yes, he's married. He has
okay.
kids. I met Mark Teixeira.
Oh,
And
really?
Brian McCann is his brother-in-law.
Yes,
Oh,
I know.
right. I totally forgot about that.
I gave Mark Teixeira a fist bump while he was wearing his 2009 World Series ring.
Oh my God.
So I touched the World Series ring. So technically, I'm a World Series champion. Technically, I know Derek Jeter. Technically,
At
I know
heart,
CeCe
yes,
Sabathia.
you are.
Yes, I'm a champion. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I didn't have anything for him to sign, so I made him sign a piece of paper. I feel bad about that.
If that's all you had, that's the best you could get.
That was literally the best I had. It didn't cross my mind. It didn't cross my mind to bring like a ball in or a hat in, because my mom woke me up early that day. I was kind of groggy. I went bowling, ate some pizza, met Mark Teixeira, like the pros do.
The biggest player I met A-Rod.
You met A-Rod?
Yeah.
What?
One time I was sitting at my house. This was like 5 years ago, or so, when the year he was suspended.
Oh.
I was sitting at my house, and my friend calls me, and he's like, "A-Rod's at Brother Jimmy's," which is right down the block from my house. So
did you get your ass down there?
Yeah, so I'm like, get my first like sweatshirt on. I'm like, let me look for a Yankee sweatshirt, so he just knows I'm a fan, not some random guy. So I get like my first like Yankee sweatshirt, run right out there. It's right across the street, but it becomes more like a night scene at night. So there's like bouncers and stuff there, but they let me go through. I'm like, oh yeah, let's see A-Rod. So he's watching the Miami game, and then he's like, oh, he invites me to sit in the booth with him, and then he just starts talking to me. He's a really nice guy.
You literally never told us that story.
Yeah,
I know.
That you hung out. You hung out in a bar with A-Rod, and you sat with A-Rod and did things with A-Rod, and you never told us. You ate food with A-Rod. You drank drinks with A-Rod.
Dude, you were living the dream.
You were having every baseball
really
fan's fantasy. Every baseball fan's fantasy, you lived it.
But now, whenever A-Rod comes to New York City, he's always by Madison Square Park. And I go to a boxing gym right across the street from where I always see him. So I'm always like, I'm going to run into him one day. And I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, you remember me? It's like 5 years ago. Because if I could see A-Rod twice, that would be incredible.
Oh, my God. I can't even imagine meeting A-Rod.
I would have been shitting my pants, to be honest. I would have been, A-Rod.
A-Rod. He was the only guy I think I like ran into on the street that was a baseball player. if we're talking about celebrities, I ran into Bill Murray.
That's
Someone else
such an
will probably
obscure.
forget
That's very obscure.
Like
I met former Yankee great Aaron Small once.
At events, I think I've met I met Andy Pettit.
Ooh.
I met Tino.
Ooh.
Dang, you met all the. I met no one.
I met Rivera.
Eddie, I'm considering punching you.
And I'm very jealous. I met some guys. I met Bruce Gossett.
Dude, you sat in a booth with A-Rod.
That was just luck.
You know, luck. You want to know what luck is? Luck is intentionally having good things happen to you. All right. It's not luck that you ran your ass down there to Brother Jimmy's and did things with A-Rod.
It was good luck. I mean, there's a lot of
it wasn't bad luck. You did things with A-Rod.
There's a lot of bars you could have been eating at. Miami was playing. I think it was Miami football or something.
He's a big Miami fan.
He's a big Miami fan. So he's there watching it, and then so I'm like, oh, I gotta head over there now. So then I get over there, and he's there in the booth. He's with some other guys. They're trying to talk to him. These are like, oh, it's A-Rod, But then they take me over to him, and I'm like, what's up? And he starts. I forget what he was asking me now. Can't even remember.
I don't even remember what Mark Teixeira said to me. I kind of tuned him out because I was just like, oh, Mark Teixeira. We made eye contact. It was lovely. Me and Clint are gonna meet one day. Me and Clint. It's gonna be me, Clint, Judge.
Pure destiny right there.
Yeah, I've been the one Clint supporter throughout this entire show.
I would be very disappointed if you never meet him.
I will be very disappointed if I never meet Judge or Clint.
If I meet Clint somehow, I'm gonna make sure I get him a video message for you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
This guy I know, he's your biggest fan ever.
Big Clint guy. Big Clint guy.
Yeah.
Big Clint guy. Oh my! I can't. That you saying you met A-Rod led us to go down an entire 5 to 10 minute kind of just entire ramble about meeting baseball players. That was kind of magical. That was insane. All right, so I'm gonna need so I don't think we've talked much about certain players and certain players' defense, such as Miguel Andujar, who cannot play defense.
I respectfully disagree.
If I ever meet Andujar, I'm gonna say stop the double clutch. No, I won't. I'll say I like your contact ability.
Issue is, it hasn't really affected him this spring though. The double clutch.
It's the footwork that's the main problem.
Exactly, and the footwork's getting better. There's no doubt there, in my opinion. Look, I said from the beginning, I just want improvement. He's showing improvement.
He's showing improvement.
And improvement. I like that.
And improvement. That's the slogan. I mean, just be average, please.
He's got a great bat, so average is all
I saw improvement from Voit. Voit is actually impressing me.
Oh, what's the new outfielder's name? Toshman. Yeah, he walked and he just reached on a single right now.
Yeah, he just blooped one into left field.
You know what? I will take it. This guy is going to be
special. Ronald Torrey
a steal.
Special.
I'm telling you, I really do think he's going to have some value. But let's go back to Miguel Andujar for now.
Mm-hmm. Andujar is going to hit. I had my predictions on me. I'm going to him right now. So you guys are going to be the first ones to know. Our entire listeners. Andujar will hit 285. I'm kind of low on the batting average here, but the OBP is slightly up to a 330 OBP.
Oh,
and he's gonna slug 540. Because his slugging percentage numbers are ridiculous because of all the doubles.
All the doubles. Yep, all the doubles.
His slugging percentage numbers are just off the charts. He's going to hit 32 home runs.
Besides the defense, my biggest concern with him is the walks because he doesn't really take enough walks.
He does not walk a lot.
People compare him to Starlin Castro, but I don't see it. I mean, I see it a little bit, but
I see it and I don't see it.
The reason why I don't see it is I feel like Andujar doesn't chase really.
Mm.
Castro
Right.
chased everything that was away and in the dirt. You know, Andujar always puts the ball in play, and he just doesn't walk. There's a difference.
That's true. I don't really blame. Yeah, I don't see it. I think I always trust Andujar to put the bat on the ball.
Oh yeah, me too. He
He's
has
like our
always been
contact.
good at
He's
that.
our contact guy, really.
He is that guy. You know, Yankees don't really have many of those, but you have Andujar, possibly Gleyber Torres this year if he takes more steps forward, which I think he will. And maybe, depending on how the season goes, maybe DJ Larry could become one of those guys that puts the ball in play always. You know, I think it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited.
The thing is, like, if you threw Castro a slider, it was like, it's a pretty easy strikeout because Castro could just not hit a slider ever.
No.
Yeah, I never hated him as a Yankee. I didn't, but I never thought he was anything special except for maybe the first like a week of the season when I was all excited about him.
He was he was quite all right. He was nothing too special, but he was all right.
He was a solid player. I never thought he was bad. He was good. He was a good baseball player.
He was quite all right. But I will gladly
Yeah.
trade him for Gleyber.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, I love Gleyber, and we traded Headley for Andujar basically.
Yeah, I can't complain about that one.
Yeah, you can't complain there. Headley was so disappointing to me.
I know.
It was like he was just kind of bland. It wasn't like he was bad. He was just bland. He was very bland.
I loved Todd Frazier in the short time he was here.
I did not.
I was one of the few. You see, the thing is, although his average was never that high, he was always really good at third base. Despite a few mental errors every now and then.
Defense was good.
Defense was really good. The power was there. He would take his walks when needed, and really, I thought he brought so much to the table just as a teammate. Really, that value was so huge for him.
Mm-hmm. They're making a VR Iron Man game.
Are they really?
Yes, a virtual reality Iron Man game.
That sounds absolutely incredible.
It's called Iron Man VR.
Oh, yeah, it's trending.
I will send you the link to the video.
Is this on PlayStation? Yes, PlayStation VR. Oh my god.
Well, I just changed that topic.
You did, and I know exactly what game I'm gonna have to get now.
I'm a master of switching topics.
Women. That is for sure.
Oh my god, this is gonna be ridiculous. Let's go into a little preview of opening day. We got Tanaka versus a person. Oh, Nick just got back. Right, we're just responding to our guy Nick. He's a nice guy. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Good guy. But yes, we got Tanaka versus someone. Who's pitching for them? Because Cobb got hurt. Alex Cobb got hurt.
No, I don't think they've actually made an announcement yet.
They have Andrew Cashner.
Oh, okay.
That's who's listed right now. Andrew Cashner versus Tanaka. And then the second game will be Dylan Bundy versus Paxton. Right, so we got Bundy versus Paxton, and then the third game is Hap going against TBD.
I swear, if the Yankees continue their Baltimore struggles, I'm going to be very pissed off. Because
this is I don't even care that we're dealing with some injuries. You got to dominate here because the Orioles are depleted too. They have a lot of injuries.
They have absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, it's
nothing.
Not an exaggeration.
They have nothing.
Like who's their best player? Trey Mancini, maybe.
He has like a 670 OPS last year.
Like
he had a down year last year.
Oh yeah. Good. Chris Davis.
He was not good last year at all.
Well, Chris Davis had one of the worst seasons in MLB history last year. He was as bad as they could possibly be.
Chris Davis is my favorite player in baseball. I love Chris Davis because he reminds me of another Chris Carter.
Oh man.
Remember Chris Carter closed his eyes to catch the ball?
Yes.
I love that shit. Orioles. I'm going to go the Orioles depth chart right now because I want to see what the hell is going on here. Their starting shortstop, to my knowledge, has never played a game in the majors.
And what would his name be?
Hey, what? His name would be Richie Martin.
Richie Martin.
Never heard of her.
Huh.
Their starting catcher is Jesus Sucre, and their backup catcher is Pedro Severino. Now, their top prospect, Chance Cisco, is a catcher, and he had a monster spring, but they sent him down. Why?
Probably, service time, of course.
They're going to keep his ass down for a few months. Because he already has Major League service time. He played last year.
Oh, true.
And he played the year before, too.
Uh-huh.
Like the end of 2017, and he played 2018. So what the hell?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I don't know what they're doing then.
Mark Trumbo, remember, is on the DL because he had knee surgery. So he is not a factor in the series.
No, he's not.
Their first base depth chart is Chris Davis and Trey Mancini. Their second base is Jonathan Villar. Their shortstop is Richie Martin. Their third base is Rio Ruiz. Left field is Mancini. Center field is Mullins. And right field is Dwight Smith. Is Joey Rickard.
Wow.
Their DH is supposed to be Renato Nunez. And their rotation is Cashner, Bundy, Hess, and Mike Wright. It is not good. It is not good at all.
Oh my God.
It's ugly. It's really ugly.
Yeah, I can't think. I think they have 10 games against them in April or something.
This is ridiculous, man.
I read something about that. It's a lot of games.
So I think I know where Tulo is going to get traded when Didi comes back.
Where?
He's going to Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Because Richie Martin has never played above Double-A. And that's who they're playing at shortstop.
Huh.
Baltimore's trying to lose, so it's possible.
It reminds me of the This Is Fine with the dog and the burning.
I just don't think they're going to trade Tulo, honestly. I think they really like what he brings to the table, and I think that he's going to be a valuable bench player when Didi's back. He literally said he wants to be in it for the full season, even when Didi's back. He's fully prepared to embrace another role once Didi's there, because he knows if he performs, he's going to get playing time one way or another.
Oh, yes. People get hurt. He's going to have to learn. He might have to learn another position.
And I think he's going to be more than open to that because he seems like a very good team player.
I think at this point in his career, he just wants to win a World Series. I think that's why he signed here.
Exactly.
I think
that's why he's here too.
He wanted to be a Yankee his entire life, and he wanted to win. So, kind of went hand in hand.
Yeah, really. It was a no-brainer for him.
Hey, take league minimum to play for the team you've always wanted to play for and try to win World Series. Boom. All right.
And if it works out for you, maybe you'll make a lot more money next year.
Who knows? He may be of value.
Yeah, I do not see a scenario where he's not an asset. I truly don't.
Hey, is Eddie alive?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just making sure. Because, I was hearing, this faint whisper. I was like, what the hell is going on here? I was getting quite concerned for your well-being.
Yeah.
I'm no longer concerned. You're
good.
They're our opening schedule, our first 9 games are Baltimore, Detroit, and Baltimore.
Oh my God!
If we don't win 7 of those games,
I know.
Okay,
here's a little interesting tidbit. Actually, I'm reading an article on the Score right now. I'm shocked by this. It's top 5 MLB lineups. They have the Phillies as number 1.
What?
The Phillies.
I wouldn't go there with the Phil. I think they're
No,
top.
they have a good team, but
They're
the
in the
best
top tier.
lineup,
They're in the
they're
top tier.
good. No, they
Definitely.
are. Yeah, they have a good lineup, but number one over the Yankees and Red Sox? Are you kidding me?
I would go with the Red Sox at 1, to be honest, because of how just dangerous they are in the clutch. They're clutch.
Yeah, I think Yankees could easily take over. It's just a
They can
matter
take
of
over.
seeing what happens.
They can definitely take over. I would just give the Red Sox the nod
Oh
now
yeah,
after what they did
for
last
now,
year.
yeah.
After winning the World Series, having all those clutch hits, they have so many contact guys.
Oh yeah, that's where so much of their value came from, and that's what the Yankees hitting coaches have been trying to preach to their team this year: put the ball in play more. And I think that if they manage to add that to their game, they're going to be easily a better offense than Boston. Honestly, if they manage to add that.
If the Yankees lineup had the contact ability of the Red Sox, they wouldn't be able to pitch.
No, you wouldn't be able to. Because just think about this: eventually you're gonna have a lineup with Aaron Hicks leading off, Judge Stanton, maybe Voit, Didi,
Don't forget
Burkhardt,
Bird.
Torres, Andujar. Look at all those guys.
There's too many guys. Too many guys.
Like, they're the bottom of your lineup, 7, 8, 9. Let's say it ended up being Torres, Andujar, and Bird. That could be the middle of the lineup for a number of teams right there as your 7, 8, 9.
Bird would be my leadoff hitter and my cleanup hitter. I love Greg Bird. That dude just went opposite field on an inside fastball and hit it off the wall.
Yeah, he's definitely growing on me again this spring. I really did not have high expectations going into the spring, and I'm happy
You'll feel the same about Clint.
I don't see that
Clint, I will be absolutely stunned if it happens with the Yankees, especially. I just can't see him being successsul in New York. Maybe somewhere else.
So much credit.
Here.
Clint is life. Clint is God. Clint is life. We all know this. What are your expectations for the entire lineup? Let's just go lineup by lineup. We got Glaber going into his second year. He hit 271 with an 8-something OPS last year. His power was surprising. The power.
Yeah, he never had that many home runs in the minors. He had so many last year, and I think that it might only be the tip of the iceberg, honestly, because the reason why his home run production stopped as well as his all-around offense was because of the hip injury.
He did not have a good playoffs. I expect him to have a bounce back too.
Oh, me too. I think his average is going to go up. The home runs might go up. I think he could be due for a monster year.
He doesn't walk a lot. He doesn't walk as much as I'd like, and I think that's going to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and he's very selective at the plate, and I love his at bat adjustments. It's so impressive at such a young age.
He's the youngest guy in the lineup by a lot.
Yeah, he is.
By 2 years.
It's crazy.
I think the second youngest is Andujar at 24. Yeah. He's 2 years younger.
Right. It's crazy how so many great players in this lineup that a guy like Gleyber Torres, who if he was on maybe any other team, he would be just the talk of the team. But he's the 10th player we talked about today. There's so many other big storylines. We got Stanton, Judd. There's just so many big players on this team. This team could be really special. There's a lot that could go wrong too, but I'm trying not to get too positive because
the main thing that can go wrong is health. To be honest,
right. I thought there was no way we were losing last year. I was like, oh yeah, 2018 World Series champs right here. That didn't turn out so well, so I'm not going to be overly optimistic this year. But on paper, this team looks really good.
Yeah. What do you think about Gardner? Because Gardner's 35. He had a bad year last year. What are your thoughts?
I thought in the offseason you absolutely needed to replace him just because of the fact you traded for Andrew McCutcheon for a reason. That dude just was not getting the job done out there.
And Bryce Harper was available too.
Oh yeah, of course. And
that definitely factored in. You're kind of Bryce Harper playing left field.
Harper made at that contract. I can understand why the Yankees would pass. I do, especially because of the
13 years. It's the years.
And he's only getting worse on defense. And look at his age. I understand the risk that's involved there.
I think he's going to be a great first baseman. I think I think because the DH is coming in the National League, Rhys Hoskins is going to be a DH, and I think Bryce Harper is going to play first.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to handle first base nicely. It'll take
because
he's
a catcher. He grew up a catcher. So that's where his instincts at first will come in.
Oh, I absolutely love that Little League picture of him as a catcher, and he's with Chris Bryant. I love the picture.
They were supposed to be teammates, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cubs really cheaped out this offseason. And now a big storyline, I feel like, I don't know if it's gotten a lot of attention on Twitter. The Indians owner said about Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, they said enjoy him.
Yeah, which means see you.
Enjoy him while he lasts. Enjoy him while he lasts.
And he's a future Yankee. So I'm just putting that out there right now. Him, whoever's a free agent that's a good player, they're all future Yankees. So
how old is Lindor? Like 25?
It's got to be pretty young for sure.
I remember you guys I remember one of you guys, I think it was Luke, that made the video of the 2019 Yankees a few years ago, and it had Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, and that didn't happen. And so
I think that name too.
I mean, that's kind of an old takes exposed right there.
Yeah, you can definitely do that one on me.
I remember there was what do you call it? A 2018 Bleacher Report article. No, well, it wasn't from 2018, but it was like from 2014.
The Daily News. Remember the Daily News on the back page? It had Harper and Machado with Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, but this one was in 2014 from Bleacher Report, and it was predicting who was going to be on the team before I think we even let Cano walk, and it was had Cano on it. And let me see if I can find that article, but it was way off now that you look at it. It had some prospects that definitely aren't on the radar anymore.
Yeah, we have to talk about all these extensions. Free agency is going to be dead in this offseason.
Yeah.
I think we're heading in a direction where owners are just not going to give these long-term deals anymore at the older ages. So players are going to sign these extensions, and once they reach age 30, they've already made a lot more money, and they're more inclined to take shorter-term deals knowing that they've already paid a good amount of money. And I think that's a formula going forward, so owners can avoid these big deals when they're in their 30s. And I think it's smart. I do think, honestly, that is probably the best approach to take, and it ends up being beneficial to the team and to the players, honestly.
The thing is, when ownership and organizations start to devalue free agency, the players will. So that's what happened. The players don't value free agency anymore because they see the money's not there anymore.
Right.
Unless you're one of the big names, the money is not there, and it's that simple.
Yeah, even with Harper and Machado, it took them a long time to squeeze that money.
It took them a while.
It took them a long time to squeeze their contracts.
Oh yeah, the big players are always going to get their money, but the
it's the Neil Walkers. It's the Neil Walkers. The Neil Walkers, the little middle tier.
Even the Craig Kimbrels right now.
Right now, the best closer in baseball is a free agent.
And Dallas Keuchel too. It's unbelievable.
And Keuchel's a very serviceable starter.
Right.
No doubt. He may be declining, but the fact that no team has legitimate interest in him is insane. Because
it's because of the draft pick. It's because of the draft pick compensation. Yep. And it's because of the contract. The contract he wants and the draft pick compensation.
I remember reading a while ago that the Astros did make a 2-year offer and he did decline. So I bet he's kicking himself over that one now.
Oh yeah, he had a big contract offer from Houston after he won the Cy Young.
Yeah,
you should take it. You should. Anytime they offer you money at this point, you have to take it.
Right. What are these guys going to do now? Because think about how long it could take for them to get ready for the season, even if they are signed soon.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think of the Chris Sale deal? What the Chris Sale deal? Because he had bad shoulder problems. His shoulder is kind of.
Well, I think Boston knew they needed to solidify that rotation going forward because after him you have
Price.
Maybe Price is not an ace, and you don't know what's going to be out there on the market next year because Yankees often make this mistake. You can't keep looking towards next year in free agency because you don't know what's going to happen. Look at Arenado getting that extension. Yankees considered him, but now he's off the market.
The Yankees could have waited for Bryce Harper to become a free agent. Instead, they drafted Judge. They developed. They made trades. And by the time Harper and Machado were free agents, their team was pretty much set.
Right.
Yeah, you can't really kill him for that. But realistically, though, Harper was a phenomenal fit for this team still. But at that price, like I said, I cannot even criticize the Yankees because that's such a high number, tough pill to swallow. And think. The offers were crazy. Originally, they even offered at something like 15 years at the same exact price, and then Boris made them take down the years because
AAV.
AAV was. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys going to opening day?
Yeah, I'm going this year.
I'll be watching though.
I'm probably gonna watch at home. I don't know the plans yet. Get SeatGeek, guys. Get SeatGeek. It's
I'm
great
going.
app.
I think I went to the last like 4 home openers, opening days.
I'm going April 18th against the Royals. I think.
Nice.
Because I got like tickets for like $20.
Yeah, we won last opening day, didn't we? Yeah, it was the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Giancarlo hit 2 home runs.
Right. That was like the first opening day win.
Deep. He took Tyler Clipper deep.
Right, like forever. Oh, Tyler Clipper, man, that's a legend.
I thought the dude was gonna hit like 60 home runs.
Yeah,
he hit 38.
I mean, people like Stanton didn't do what I hoped he did, but I feel like people were like, "Oh man, that was a terrible season." Like 38 home runs isn't terrible.
The terrible parts were the strikeouts and the big moments.
Yeah, he was inconsistent too. Those were his 2 flaws.
But look,
he had a bad April.
Respect in the world for the guy because he was playing through a hamstring injury and he still played how many games? Like 158 or something, if not more. Like
he got a lot of games in.
He was consistently in that lineup despite the pain he was feeling in his hamstring because he knew this team needed him. And realistically, if he didn't feel that pain, maybe you give him another 5 home runs. He's at 44, but maybe closer to a 900 OPS. We don't know.
Right.
He's gonna have a big year.
Well, with Judge out, we really, really needed him at that time.
Exactly.
And he was good when Judge was out.
We had Sugar Shane.
In August, he was hot.
Sugar Shane, baby. If Clint was healthy, that would have helped. I don't actually mean to bring up Clint because I'm a big Clint guy. I just mean like we needed Clint.
I'll give you this.
At that time,
Shane Robinson. Yes. We had Shane Robinson out there, so Clint definitely would have been an upgrade over him.
Would you rather have Shane Robinson or Clint?
I'll give you that. I'd take Clint.
Exactly. I would take Clint.
You're setting a low bar, but yeah, definitely Clint.
Yeah, the bar's not too high for that one.
Damn it. Clint hit the damn speaker. The fucking catwalk. You see the lighting? The new lighting for Tampa Bay?
Oh, yeah, it's like blue now.
Yeah, it's like a nightclub.
That stadium is just a train wreck, man.
Oh, I despise it. I have a fun game because we were kind of playing a game. Fun game. What are the 3 stadiums you least like to see the Yankees play at?
Ooh,
the Trop.
The Trop is always number.
Honestly, after that, probably the Rogers Center. Just don't like it there.
I hate there. I don't like Cleveland.
There either.
Oh, Oakland probably. The guy with the drum in the background.
Oh my God, Fenway sucks. Fenway sucks, man.
I've been to Fenway, and I gotta say, their fans are total assholes.
Yeah.
So many of them. Like, at Yankee Stadium, the environment is so much friendlier. You go to Boston, they're all jerks. Honestly, so many of them.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever the Yankees are playing in Fenway, I always expect the worst to happen. Like when Chapman was walking those guys and Andujar made that bad throw and we blew the lead.
I went to Fenway. I think it might have been 2017, and this lady, sitting like a row in front of me, she was doing this dance when the Red Sox were scoring, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, "What the hell is this lady doing?" It was right after the All-Star break. So then the Yankees scored a run. So I got up and did the exact same dance that she did. And then she was like, "Are you imitating me?" And then she got all mad, and I was like, I thought we were just joking around, but she was very uptight.
Yeah.
It was some weird dance that she was doing when they scored. I don't know what was going on.
You know, don't the Yankees play like the NL West in the interleague?
I think it is the NL East.
They play the Giants. The West? NL West?
I was thinking about the East for a second.
The West.
And then I thought about the West.
SpongeBob reference, Patrick Star.
Yes.
I love it. I'm kind of excited to see San Francisco. To see them play against San Francisco. San Diego too.
Yeah, I like those. I don't know. Are we going to San Diego or San Francisco?
I think we're going to San Francisco and playing San Diego in the stadium.
I like both. I mean, I like the city, San Diego. That's why I understood why Machado went there over Chicago because more money, more guaranteed money. I think it was.
San Diego's beautiful, man. That ballpark.
Yes, it is.
I would kill to play there. He picked a good spot. Best
and the team's
best
getting
farm
better and
system.
better.
The best farm system in
Yeah.
baseball. They're all coming up too. Like they're all about ready.
Oh yeah, in a couple of years they're going to be contenders because they even have the willingness to spend the money still.
Oh yeah.
Between the prospects they have and them getting ready to open the checkbooks up, I think they're definitely going to be a contender in a couple.
And Machado is playing third base instead of shortstop too, so his value is even higher. Because his third base is just where it's at for him.
Right.
That's his position.
You know, at shortstop, part of the issue with the Orioles was positioning they put him at apparently, and with the Dodgers, they changed things up, and it really helped him out on defense. But regardless, he's just more of a natural at third base. You can't deny it. Even just based off the eye test alone, not even looking at defensive runs saved or anything, it's obvious where he's more comfortable to me.
Third base, he's just one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's definitely easily some of the most amazing players ever at third base, and that includes a number of them being against the Yankees, unfortunately.
He kind of hates the Yankees a little bit.
Yeah, he does. He loves and hates them.
It's a love-hate relationship. I can't wait to sign 36-year-old Manny Machado.
Yes.
In the same vein that we signed Tulo.
It'll be like when we got Carlos Beltran, actually. It'll be like
because Beltran
wanted to be a Yankee.
And then 10 years after, hey, you want to come now?
Better late than never.
Just a hobbled Carlos Beltran that couldn't play right field anymore.
But he wasn't that bad of a hitter, though. Can't lie.
Last season, he was good. He hit like 30 home runs, batted like 300, and had 100 RBIs.
He would have been a perfect DH.
Yes, totally. Perfect DH.
Just don't play right field.
For that 2017 season, it was between us and the Astros, I think. I mean, I didn't want him so badly then. I mean, I liked him. He was a nice guy, but I wasn't didn't really want him that badly. And when he went to the Astros, I wasn't distraught over it.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we sign Holiday instead?
Yeah, Holiday. I feel like people forget about him.
Holiday.
He got sick. I feel so bad for him.
I know. He was so good before that, though.
Dude, he was one of the league leaders in OPS.
Dude, I will never forget that walk-off in the game that came back against the Orioles. That was one of my favorite games ever.
Crazy thing was, I was at that game, too.
Judge hit 2 home runs.
Out of all the random April games I could have went to,
you went to that
one I went to.
One of the best games I've ever watched.
And I was for some reason, they were losing. What was the worst? They were down 9 runs at one point.
I think it was 10-1 or something.
I was like, we're coming back. And when Jacoby Ellsbury hit a grand slam, I'm like,
we're
definitely coming back now.
Jacoby, when you have Jacoby Ellsbury hitting not singles, something's crazy. Something crazy's happening.
From Ellsbury.
Off a lefty too. It was off a lefty. It was off Chen.
Yeah.
Jacoby Ellsbury doesn't hit home runs, except that 1 year where he used PEDs and hit 32.
Yeah, that year's so crazy. I can't.
That's what got him the contract. That's
Headley
what got
had
him
a year
the contract.
like that too.
Headley had the exact same year.
He had 2012, and Ellsbury's in 2011.
They had the exact same year, and we traded for Headley. We're like, oh yeah, we're getting that Headley. No, we didn't. We didn't get that Headley. We got a 250 singles hitter.
Yeah.
Who hit 12 home runs.
I feel like it's kind of crazy. That 2017, it was 2017 team was just entirely different than what we saw in 2018. And people forget about it because think about all the guys we lost. We lost Holiday, Headley, Castro.
We replaced Holiday with Stanton. We replaced Castro with Glaber, and we replaced Headley and Frazier with Andujar.
Right. Yeah, realistically, the 2018 Yankees were better. They just didn't have the same successes for the 2017 team in the postseason.
We ran into a brick wall with the Red Sox.
Exactly.
They were an immovable object.
And what's even crazier?
I still stand by what I said about the Yankees in 2017. I truly think if they got to the World Series, they would have easily beat the Dodgers.
100%. I said that since they lost that since the Astros won that series.
Worse. They would have won it. I truly think they would have won it all.
We would have won that World Series. We would have won that World Series if we beat the Astros.
They were up 3-2 against the Astros in that series. They
man, won. That game
we were gonna win.
Stung.
God, we were going to win that World Series. You want to know why? Because the bullpens on both teams were so horrible. They blew multiple leads, and the Yankees had the best bullpen. Out of all those teams, the Yankees had the best bullpen. They would have locked it down.
It just hurts to think about.
Remember that crazy game? Remember that crazy game? It was like one of the best games I've ever watched between the Astros and the Dodgers. It was like Game 5 or something.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I was so mad that the Yankees lost that series. I think I watched one World Series game.
I know, me too.
I was so pissed off.
I was like, I
don't want to see any more baseball till next season because I was pissed.
You know, that Verlander trade doesn't happen anymore, too, which is kind of salt in the wound.
Right.
Because the waiver deadline is gone.
Right.
So that will never happen again, but unfortunately, Verlander is still an Astro for 2 more years.
Yeah.
3 more years.
Yeah.
If we had Verlander,
we win without a doubt.
We win that series. We win the World Series for sure.
We run away with it. No, we don't just win it. We run away with it.
Oh right. Yeah.
I think we run away. I think we run away with it. Honestly, because he became Ace Verlander, MVP Verlander. Like that was the best I've ever seen Verlander pitch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He got out of Detroit and he became another guy.
Like you knew when that guy was pitching, no one had a chance against him. No one.
It's crazy.
And the durability he had, he can go 9 innings every time out. Basically, it felt like.
Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Those games are so frustrating.
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah, now him and Sabathia are Hall of Famer.
Another question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Verlander going in as an Astro or a Tiger? I feel like it's a no-brainer for me, but
I've always known him as a Tiger. But
I think it's it depends on how the rest of this Astros extension goes, but I think it could be an Astro, honestly. If he
could be. He loves it there.
If he wins 2 World Series there, how can he justify just going with the Tigers unless he says, I want a Cy Young there. But he might even win one with the Astros now.
Well, with the Tigers, he went to 2 World Series, too. He won an MVP.
Yeah.
He was drafted.
That's pretty impressive.
He won the MVP the year Jacoby Ellsbury hit 32 home runs.
Yes.
He stole the MVP from Ellsbury. What a great year.
Yeah.
Verlander. What a mother. I wish we got Verlander. Instead, we got Sonny Gray, who nibbled, took forever to pitch, and then mouthed off.
I love Sonny Gray when we got him.
Oh, I was all in. I was all in on Sonny.
Me too.
We were all in because everyone knew Sonny Gray was Sonny Gray, and Sonny Gray didn't happen to be Sonny Gray. And when Sonny Gray wasn't Sonny Gray, then we were kind of pissed that he wasn't Sonny Gray.
Mm-hmm.
To quote Mike Francesa. When Joe DiMaggio was Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio wasn't Joe DiMaggio in 1981. He was Joe DiMaggio from 1941. I highly recommend you watch that video. Oh, my God. Fucking Sonny.
Oh, man. Matt, and he was actually pretty good when he first came over. He wasn't like what we wanted necessarily, but he was still solid. Even in the postseason. He had a good game. Besides
that game 1 against Cleveland, he was like, it wasn't the worst performance. Bauer got me pissed off. He was like, we couldn't hit him that entire series. And the first time we faced Kluber, I don't think we hit him either. Oh no,
guys! I just had such a heart attack. I thought I closed out of the chat and it would have lost it. I had a heart attack. I'm so lucky,
dude.
If we lost all this content, I would die. Like that would break me. That would break me. That would be the end of me.
But actually, Trevor Bauer, I actually picked him recently as a sleeper pick for the Cy Young Award this year.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised. The stuff is too crazy.
He was so good last year, and he added another pitch to his repertoire this year.
Didn't he have a changeup now? No, he has a changeup now.
Yeah, the changeup, and it looks nasty.
Oh my God. He's got a fastball, a curveball, a cutter, a slider.
That curveball is almost unhittable.
It reminds me of my curveball back in my day. But I'm not in the majors.
That series was good at the end, but at first it was like the game 1 against Bauer. It was like they can't hit this guy. Then I was happy because I was like, oh, we're hitting Kluber here, and then the whole Gary Sanchez the not challenge, and that was frustrating. And I was like, and then we won the game, and thought about it, and I was like, oh, we could be up 2-1, and now we're probably going to lose the series.
Oh, man, that game, too. Oh, my God.
But then when we had those 2 games back in New York, I was like,
Greg Bird home run, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, that home run against Miller.
Remember, Judge robbed a home run, too.
Yeah.
Against Lindor with Zach Hampel trying to catch the ball.
Oh, yeah, Zach Hampel.
Sucker. I don't really like Bauer as a person, but his stuff is so ridiculous.
Yeah, Bauer's like, I don't know what he's just always. He's got like a weird personality, man.
He's a strange dude.
He's an odd guy.
Like his workouts when he shakes that pole all the time, shakes it out. I'm looking at him, I'm like, what's this guy doing?
He's doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, but it worked, so I give him credit.
He broke out last year. Last year was his breakout.
Yeah.
He broke his foot.
Like the second half of 2017. He was like, started doing better. And then in the playoffs against us, of course, we learned that the hard way. And then last year, like, he had a big season.
Dude, the Yankees have a lot of like competition in the AL.
Yeah.
Like, they have to, like, no matter who we face in the playoffs, it's going to be a major challenge.
Right.
Because the Red Sox, even though they lost their bullpen, I think they're going to be a lot worse because they don't have a bullpen. I think they're going to blow a lot of leads, but that offense is deadly. Oh. You got the Astros, who has that rotation mixed with that lineup. You got the Indians with their rotation and their lineup, and you got Oakland, and you got the Rays, and you got the Twins, who are going to break out again, I think.
Yeah, the Rays put together a good team. You know, they added Charlie Morton to their rotation, who was absolutely filthy with the Astros.
They won 90 games.
I know. And a big part of it is because of how great they were at home. They were absolutely
and against the Yankees, they kicked our asses.
Oh my God, Yankees could not beat the Rays at the Trop, and really, they could be a problem for them next year. Like not in the the idea.
Yankees lose.
They might actually affect the playoff race deeply between the Yankees and Boston.
Oh my God, I think they're a definite wild card contender.
Oh yes, 100%. I think it'll be the Red Sox or Yankees, and against the Rays probably.
Oh my God, don't give me a heart attack! Come on, man.
And just think, imagine if which one faced one of them somehow at the Trop. Oh my God.
Oh my God, this team is gonna be this. I mean. It's going to be such a great season. Every move that Cashman makes is going to have such a big impact.
Yep.
Because if we trade for a starter, it better not be the wrong starter again.
Yeah, the Yankees have a bad history of trading for starting pitchers.
We got the wrong fucking guy.
Yeah.
We got Sonny. He's playing in Cincinnati. We got Shed Long. We shed Long for Josh Stowers.
And he's hurt.
He's hurt. You know, our prospects are even getting hurt. We got Anthony Siegler, a first-round pick. He got Florio. Florio broke his wrist. What was that guy doing? Jumping for the ball in spring training. He did a full-on Spider-Man leap, trying to catch the ball.
I don't know.
Landed on his right wrist, broke his wrist. Now he's in a cast.
I guess he's trying to show off for the coaches, but
you're an A-ball.
It didn't work out.
He's an A-ball. He wasn't making the team. He's not Juan Soto.
I know, but regardless, you still want to show the coaches what you got, though. It's just the way it is, but
come on, man. You're showing them that you're hurt now.
Yeah.
Dude, right before the season starts, too.
I just wanted to do something quick. So let's do AL, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, and MVP predictions right now.
All right, Trout's going to win the MVP. It's just – that's a shoo-in.
I'm going
Aaron
for
Judge.
the MVP.
Yep, me too.
Well, wait. I do want to pick Judge at the same time, too.
I'm a little biased, but
I'm not biased. I truly think he's going to win it.
You know, that's fair. That's very fair. It's either Trout or Judge to me.
And then let's go Cy
NL,
Young.
the NL MVP is going to be Harper. Calling that.
That is a tough one for me.
He's going to hit 320 with 42 home runs. Boom.
I will hesitantly pick Harper, too. Although I can definitely see the stereotypical big Arenado he always had, and he maybe wins it. But I will hesitantly go with Harper though because of the high ceiling, and I think he's gonna really do good in this new environment with Philly.
Yeah, he's got a hitter's ballpark with so much protection. The Phillies, there's so much goodwill in Philly right now because everyone loves him. I
think he'll flourish there. I do.
I think that's where it's at. I'm picking the Phillies to win the division there too.
I'm gonna go with an underrated guy for that underrated guy. Well, he's not underrated, but underrated in this MVP race. His first year in San Diego, I'm going Manny Machado for the NL MVP.
Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now that he's playing third base, his WAR numbers are going to be off the charts.
Yeah.
His WAR numbers are going to be nuts. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like an 8 or 9 WAR season.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because he hit 300 with a high OBP, hit like 37 homers, played every day. I mean, he did nothing bad last year.
It's true.
Like he didn't strike out either. He doesn't strike out. He struck out 100 times in 162 games. And he plays every day, too.
Oh, yeah. That guy's always out there. It's a lot of where his value comes from.
Yeah, you would think that he'd be injury prone because he had the knee surgeries earlier in his career. No, the dude plays every day. No, he never takes a day off. He's like Cano.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me a lot of Cano because obviously kind of like the nonchalant kind of thing that he's got going. He makes everything look really easy. He's got a smooth swing.
All right.
Best defender at his position. Yada, yada, yada. All right, Cy Young.
Yeah, Cy Young. Let's start AL.
AL? Ooh. Well, I was going to pick Sevy, but now I have to pivot.
Oh, you heard mine. I said Trevor Bauer.
Right.
I'm not picking Bauer. Ooh. I just refuse to.
Trust me, I don't want to Bauer.
Let me think here. The AL Cy Young Award winner will be none other than James Paxton.
Oh, very bold.
Okay.
All right. I'm going. This is, again, another underrated pick. I'm going to go Garrett Cole in his walk here.
Oh, he was my second choice.
That's actually a really good pick. I didn't think of Garrett Cole.
Oh, I was thinking Garrett Cole too, but I went Paxton. I want to go Yankee.
I can see that.
Definitely.
No, NL. What are you guys thinking?
I actually have an underrated one here. I can totally see Patrick Corbin.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
I could see Syndergaard. I could see
numbers going up. I think he can do good.
Syndergaard.
I don't think he's going to hold up. But
or Walker Buehler.
Yeah, that's a good under the radar pick.
I thought about him. I did.
He's good. All right, I'm just going to this time I'm going a little more traditional. I'm going to say Max Scherzer for the Cy Young.
No, he's that one guy that you can never go wrong with.
Yeah, he's just going to take a safe pick there.
I wish we signed him. That sucks.
Yeah, that's one I always regret.
I was all in on Scherzer back in the day. Him and Lester, I was in.
Yeah, Lester, me too.
Oh, John Lester.
Damn it. He had a good year last year too.
Yeah.
Now AL Rookie of the Year. What are you guys thinking?
Vlad.
Oh, Vlad. I'm picking Vlad.
I'm going Eloy.
Can't be mad when you pick Vlad.
I gotta go Vlad too. I like Eloy, but I feel like Vlad is just taking it to his like he's like one of the most hyped prospects we've seen.
Oh, he is. My issue is I don't think he's going to start the season with the team while Eloy is. That's part of it.
Right,
so
that's true.
I think he's going to have a few more weeks to get some more at bats, and also
fair.
I do see that he has been struggling in spring training so far. Vlad, maybe he might start the season a little bit slow. I'm not going to say for sure, and of course he has his defensive shortcomings. So I think that Eloy.
So does Eloy though.
It's true. It's true. I don't think Eloy's going to run away with it by any means, but I do think that in the end, Eloy will be a little bit above Vladdy in the race, but we'll see. I can see it going either way realistically.
Yeah, those are the two big guys in the AL that probably going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's always an underrated guy, sometimes.
There's always that one guy that pops out of nowhere.
Yep, always.
Right.
Like last year.
Who are you, Andujar?
You got Joey Wendell on the Rays.
Joey Wendell. He's 27-year-old rookie.
Yeah.
Ichiro Suzuki style.
Right. All right.
Who's the NL? I don't even know.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about it. I was looking up. I was like, who's coming out of the NL?
I got one. Who are you picking? Who are you picking?
I'm sticking with Alonso.
Oh, I'm staying in the division.
Oh, I forgot about Alonso.
I'm staying in the division.
Ooh, in the division.
The Washington Nationals center fielder Victor Robles.
Okay.
Rookie. I forgot about that.
Ah, boom. Number 4 prospect in baseball right now.
All right, you guys ready? I'm surprised neither of you guys said this. From the San Diego Padres.
I was thinking Tatis too. I just didn't think he was...
I did think about him. I just think at this point right now, Alonso's more polished than him.
And so is Robles. Robles is starting in center field day one.
Yeah,
that's true.
So that kind of went into my thinking. Are there any other awards?
Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Comeback Player of the Year award. Ooh.
For a second.
Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Excellent.
True.
I think that's the guy I'd go with.
Gary Sanchez is hitting 40 home runs and playing the All-Star game.
Look at the other catchers in the league. His only competition is Jonathan Lucroy.
Yeah, he definitely should. If he's not the starting catcher, I'd be like, something had to go seriously
Something went horrible.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt. Someone got hurt.
Either Jonathan Lucroy became the greatest catcher ever and had a career season, or something went wrong with Gary.
The National League starting catcher will be Real Muto.
Well, of course, yeah. I think he's gonna have a monster year this year. I do.
He's gonna be a monster. His numbers away from Miami are ridiculous.
I know. Oh my god.
What else? The NL comeback player? Who had a bad year?
Yeah.
Who had a bad year with the National League?
Or even someone that got hurt.
Maybe Kershaw? Maybe Kershaw? But not Kershaw.
Kershaw wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad. He was just underwhelming compared to his previous year. Who would that be?
Maybe a very underrated guy. I can possibly see if he gets the playing time. Maybe Cargo. Although he's in the AL now, though, so that wouldn't work.
He's in the AL, so
now he's in the AL because he's down with the Indians.
What the? Maybe Bumgarner?
Yeah, I can maybe see Bumgarner.
Mad Bum?
You know who I don't really see, but whose numbers were down from previous years? Eric Hosmer had a worse season.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's not a bad one.
And with the Royals, his numbers are down. I don't think he's worth what he got. But...
Maybe Corey Seager?
Yeah, Seager got an injury last year.
Because he got hurt? He had the Tommy John, that's why.
Right, that's a big one.
His brother is also an AL because
actually could have picked in the American League. I could have went with Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa too, yeah.
I don't really know if American League counts as a comeback.
I'm picking Gary though. Gary's gonna have a monster year.
The thing is, Gary struggled on a whole new level last year. So
Gary's hitting 260 with 40 home runs, throwing guys out.
I think who hit at least 20 plus.
He's in 40, sir. He's in
40. He obviously can.
He missed a month. He missed a month, and he hit 33.
Yeah, he was a beast.
I was gonna say for the NL comeback player of the year, I was gonna say Michael Conforto, but his numbers actually weren't that bad.
His second half numbers were off the charts.
Right, he had 350 on base percentage with a 243 average, and still hit 30 home runs. And I feel like
Rosario, their shortstop's a good one. Rosario's a good choice too.
I feel like the Mets are really underrated in that division, but
watch out for them. They're definite wild card contenders.
Oh yeah, they have a solid lineup.
Oh, yeah, they got Conforto playing left. They got Nimmo playing right. They got Lagares, who's a good defender in center. You got guys like Jed Lowry, who are professional hitters, Robbie Cano.
They are really building their own young core of hitters right now with, Nimmo, Conforto, Alonso, maybe Rosario if he starts to figure it out with the bat,
Oh, yeah, Rosario was rated higher than Glaber.
He was. And, I never believed he was better than Glaber, but I do.
I think he's going to be a really good player.
He's got a lot of speed, really good defender at shortstop. And he has a good contact tool. He just needs to figure it out a little more.
I mean, he's a lot like Starlin Castro. He swings at everything. That's his problem.
Yeah.
He's got the Giancarlo Stanton, Gary Sanchez, Starlin Castro syndrome of swinging at everything. And his defense is not polished yet. But if it clicks all together, you have a guy that's going to hit 300 with 15 home runs and steals 30 bags.
All right. I say we close the show with predictions for the Yankee season.
Oh,
Predictions
good.
Big one. Bold. Going
Because I have
good,
my
good.
entire list. I have my entire list.
All right. We got to go bold here, though.
Bold
Go bold
here.
or go home.
Oh, I have to. Well, then we're doing two. Then we're doing two things. I have my entire list of my projections, but we'll do the bold predictions first.
All right.
I make a list. I love it. All right, bold prediction number 1. Go.
Oof. I'm going to start with this. I truly think that Tulowitzki will end up batting 270 at least.
Whoa.
That's a bold one. I'm going bold.
I have 2 bold
That's
predictions.
a very bold one.
I have 2. All right. Greg Bird's taking over for Luke Voigt at first base, and Clint Frazier's taking over for Gardy. Caca.
Ooh, okay, that's bold.
All right, I'm going to go really bold here. Kind of corresponds a little bit with Tom's prediction. Greg Bird and Luke Voigt combined hit 40 home runs.
Ooh, I think that did click.
I like that.
I have them combining to hit a grand total of 50.
Okay, I got a bold one here for you.
Because of all the DH time, too.
Yeah. I think that Miguel Andujar will contend for a batting title this year.
That is very fair. With
his bat to ball skills, like
Gleyber, too. I think Gleyber could.
Oh, yeah.
I think Gleyber's hitting 30.
He's got the tools.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I'm excited.
That's 2 for me. I need one more. Ooh.
Let me see what else I got.
Tommy Kane Lee. Tommy Kane Lee's gonna be one of the best pitchers in our bullpen. Calling that one.
Okay, I can definitely see it. You know, the velo's back. All speed stuff looks good.
He was 96, 97 today.
Yeah,
with the slider and the changeup.
Exactly what you want to see from him.
How about this? I'm going to go with something here. Gio Gonzalez makes 25 starts and pitches to a 4 ERA.
I was thinking that. I really was. Damn.
What kind of drugs do you smoke?
I mean, think about it. I figured like Sessa and Herman, maybe Lasagna too. I don't want to say his name wrong. I figured they would make about, I think we talked about it. We said what, 25-30% of the starts considering injuries, maybe you're resting some guys. So now you fill Gio in. And I feel like Gio's going to be that guy. It's not like a debate of who's that number 6 starter. It's like it's going to be Gio if everyone's healthy and then someone gets hurt. Mm-hmm. So I feel like since we got some injury-prone guys, like CC is always going to take a DL stint.
Tanaka's going to miss 2 starts because of his wife getting pregnant, you know?
Right.
What the hell? So,
Tanaka.
Like, that's crazy. This is all crazy. I mean, Lasagna's a rookie of the year candidate to me. If he's still still a rookie?
Did he pitch?
Yeah, he is. He's a rookie still.
He got a pitch.
Yeah, he's still a rookie.
Haha, he's a good candidate too.
All right, here I got my last bold one. This is on Troshman, Yankees' recent acquisition.
Oh boy, don't you do it?
I'm doing it. I'm not gonna say he's gonna break, right? I will say this: I think he will stay throughout the entirety of the season. I think he will play in at least 90 games this year.
Whoa.
I think the big reason why is because Cashman loves to show off his projects. I think he's always willing to play these guys. Look at the way he kept testing out Aaron Hicks in center field, despite originally, at least, him showing nothing in his first year offensively. His first 2 years, really. I think he's going to keep trotting him out there at any chance he gets to show what he can do, and he's going to just keep hoping that he finds that hidden value there, just like he did with Voigt, Hicks, Didi, and all of his other projects, because that's how Cashman works.
Right.
You know.
Which reminds me, with some of Cashman's big moves, it's like more the under-radar moves that are going to produce more impact players with them.
That's how Cashman operates now. He doesn't go for the flashy moves unless they come at a discounted price.
Like Stanton.
Exactly. Right. So he goes for the low bargain bin deals where he can possibly get something that's big for a low price. And, you know, more often than not, Cashman lucks out on all those.
Which is why I pay a lot of attention to the small deals now.
Oh, of course.
First, it would be like, some random guy. But now, like, if you told me this like 3 years ago before the whole core came up, I'd be like, the Yankees traded for some random AAA outfielder. But now with Voigt, Didi, all the guys you named before. It's like this guy could be something. Because if Cash sees
Exactly.
something,
Every time the Yankees trade for someone, I feel like I always hear from scouts that this guy is someone that could be a legitimate major league player soon. And it really just shows how good the Yankees analytical department is, that they always can find these players and get them at such low prices. And that's why the Yankees value the analytics so much, because I think it really helps them in the trade market.
Yep. I agree.
All right. Is that it for the bold predictions?
Yes. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I shall close this with my projections. You guys are the first to hear these.
All right.
So you guys are privy to this information.
Yes.
And that's very. I don't have the bullpen set, but I got the lineup and the rotation.
All right. Let me hear this.
All right. So starting off, I kind of did it in the batting order. So starting off with Hicks, this was before he got hurt, but he's coming back soon. So I think the stats still stand pretty much. Hicks, he's gonna hit 250. He's gonna get on base 370 at a 370 clip. And he's gonna slug 470. He's gonna hit 29 bombs and drive in 85 runs. Big year for Hicks. Now here comes number 99, Aaron Judge.
Oh, speaking of, before you continue, I have an Aaron Hicks update, actually.
What, is he alive?
He spoke with Boone before tonight's game and told him he was feeling good, and he said it feels like he's out of there now.
Hey.
All right, we get progress.
All right, here we go. The first AA run, Aaron Judge. Wait, the second AA run, my bad. Aaron Judge, number 99, hitting 275 with a 400 on-base percentage and slugging 550.
Whew.
He's hitting 43 bombs and driving in 110 runs.
All right, I can see it.
Now, Bird. Here comes my Bird one. I've said it before. 260, 350 OBP, 500 slugging percentage, 28 homers, and 90 runs batted in. I try to keep the numbers as round as possible because I don't want to be too specific so people don't get suspicious after they all become true. Hanley Ramirez is up. Nice. So Stanton is gonna hit 270 with a 355 OBP, and he's gonna slug 550, just like his boy Aaron.
Yes.
He's gonna hit 48 homers and drive in 112.
Wow.
Because now here comes Gary. Here comes Gary. You thought I was kidding about him hitting bombs? No, I wasn't. He's going to hit 260 with a 340 OBP, slugging 530, hitting 36 bombs, and driving in 100.
You're really going up on him.
I'm up on Gary. Gary's going to have a big year. His right center field approach that he showed in spring, bada boom, it's going to carry over. Andujar was a little low on the batting average, but I was up on the – you guys heard the Andujar prediction. 285, 330 OBP, 540 slugging because of all the doubles, 32 homers, 103 RBIs. He's an RBI machine. Now, here's the one guy I'm down on. We're going to go with Brett Gardner. He's going to hit 240 with a 335 OBP and a 380 slugging percentage. I'm a little low on the slugging. He's going to hit 11 bombs and drive in 47 RBIs. Now, here's the guy that we all want to know about, Troy Tulowitzki.
This will be an interesting one.
He's going to hit 250 with a 325 OBP, but he's going to slug 420. He's going to slug 420 like he smokes it. He's going to hit. He's going to hit 10 homers and drive in 50 runs.
All right.
Didi's going to come back. Didi's going to come back by July.
I hope so. Maybe
mid-July.
Yeah, mid to late July.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Now Glaber, like Andujar, is going to hit 285, but his OBP is going to be 350. And his slugging percentage is going to be 490, which is lower than Andujar's. He's going to hit 28 bombs and drive in 84 runs.
Wow.
Now, Luke Voigt, the guy we all love, the big huggable teddy bear, he's going to I'm pretty high on Luke Voigt. 255, so his average is a little low, but his OBP is at 345, solid. Who doesn't love 345?
Okay.
Those are consecutive numbers, 3, 4, and 5. If you didn't know the numerical calendar, and he's gonna slug 500. He's gonna hit 22 bombs and drive in 70 runs. Who doesn't love Luke Voigt?
All right, so
I anticipate injuries. 845 OPS.
Okay, now that is all you can ask for out of a guy like Boyd.
If Luke Boyd has an 845 OPS, we're going to hug him.
Oh, of course.
Now, DJ LeMahieu is a guy we all love. I have his power taking a nice uptick. A nice uptick. All right? DJ LeMahieu is going to hit 310. He's going to be the first Yankee to hit 300 since, like, Cano.
Yeah.
He's going to hit 310 with a 345 OBP. He's going to slug 430, so that's a 775 OPS. He's going to hit 15 bombs and drive in 70 or so RBIs.
Okay.
Because he's going to get a ton of playing time.
Yeah, you're high. I can see you're pretty high on him.
Here's my Clint prediction.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. You guys know the Clint prediction.
Is he beating Bonds? How many home runs you got for him?
I got him taking over for Gardner by June, and I have him taking over. I expect injuries as well, so that will bring him up in about April. He's going to come up. He's going to get a lot of playing time. He's going to play in like 120 games. That's my prediction. I think he's going to hit 270. I think his OBP is going to be low because he kind of gets ahead of himself a lot. He does do that. So his OBP is going to be at 320. That's his start. I expect that to increase every year. He's going to slug 460. He's going to hit 20 bombs and drive in 60 runs. Now, here's my Tyler Wade. 700 OPS for Tyler Wade. 240 batting average, 320 OBP, 380 slugging, 5 homers, 30 runs batted in.
All right.
That's acceptable for me.
Yeah.
Romine.
Not bad.
Romine. I did not do Mike Tapman. I'm sorry. 235 from Romine, 315 OBP. He's going to slug 400. He's going to hit 10 home runs, and he's going to drive in 35 RBIs. Ooh. And then Didi. Here's Didi, baby. Didi's tricky because he's coming back like mid-July. So that's impossible to predict. So that's basically cutting half a season. So I expect him to hit 30 home runs in a full season. So you cut it in half. Hey, 15 home runs. All right. He's going to hit 270 with a 335 OPP. He's going to slug 480. He's going to hit 15 homers, and he's going to drive in 40 runs.
All right. That's a reasonable projection there.
All right. Now on to my rotation here.
Okay.
I hope I didn't forget anyone. But still. My Sevy prediction was before his injury, so I had him at 17-7 with a 3.15 ERA.
Okay,
but now knock that down to like 14-4 or something, 15-5. So just knock off a few starts. We got Paxton. Paxton's winning 18 games. He's gonna have a 3.2 ERA. He's gonna strike out. He's gonna lead the league in strikeouts. Boom. That's my bold prediction.
Ooh.
I think because he struck out 200 guys in like 140 innings. If he pitches like 180 innings, that's like 200, a lot of strikeouts. Oh my God, Carlos Carrasco just got hit in the butt by a baseball. He got Rougned Odor just lined one right off his butt. Ooh. Now I have Tanaka having a big year. Tanaka is going to have a really nice year. I'm going to go back to like 2016 Tanaka, 2015 Tanaka. 15-5. We're gonna win a lot of games with a 3-point. We're gonna have the best 3 duo in baseball. Okay. 15-5 with a 3.55 ERA.
All right.
The home runs are gonna be a problem, but he's gonna be nasty for the most part.
All right. Based off of what I've seen so far, yeah.
Now Hap, I do have Hap regressing to the mean a little bit. I have him at 16-10 with a 3.75 ERA.
Okay.
Very fair. I'm very fair. And I got CC at 13-8 with a 3.85 ERA.
No one above a 4, so that'd be great.
I have nobody. I like our rotation. I think it's a good rotation. And I did Loizaga, German, and Michael King. Because I think King's coming up. I did not do Gio. I'm gonna guess Gio. But Loizaga, I have him at 9-6 with a 3.85. And I got Herman at 7-6 with a 4.15 because he's so inconsistent.
Right.
I have King at 4-3 with a 4.3 ERA, And I got Gio at like 11-9 or something with like a 4.1.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
and it's so hard to predict bullpen guys, so I just didn't bother.
Yeah, I understand.
Like
that.
am I really going to predict Dellin Betances' ERA? What if he has one bad game?
Right. That's what's so crazy about relievers.
Reliever ERA does not count.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the projection is 352 home runs by the Yankees.
Oh,
352.
350. Oh, we're shattering the record. I expect someone to get hurt. I do not expect all my predictions to work. Someone's going to get hurt for the year and knock it down a good 40.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
Like I have high expectations, and I pick us to win the World Series over a baseball team.
Well, let's
I think it's all health in my opinion. If they're healthy, they're the best team in baseball. It's not close.
I think we're winning the World Series. I think this is it.
I'm going with you, man. I'm going with you.
Yeah. I wanted to do maybe we'd like say what we think the Yankees record's going to be, whether they win the division, and then the World Series prediction, who they play too. We could talk about that. Just end it off.
All right.
Good way to cap this.
So hold up. 14 plus 18 plus 16 plus 15 plus 13 is 76 wins from the rotation.
Oh my God.
Plus 9 from Loizaga, plus 4 from King, plus how many? I said 11 for Gio, I think.
Yeah.
11 for Gio, plus 7 for Herman is 107 wins.
Whoa.
Then you add in the relievers. I expect us to win over 110 games.
I am not going there.
I'm going there. That's my projection / prediction. I'm going there. I'm sticking with it.
My issues is health. If it wasn't for health, I would 100% go high, but I'm going to stay conservative here and stay with anywhere from 99 to 102.
I'm saying anywhere from 100 to 110.
I'm going a little bit lower than both you guys. I'm going 97 and 65, but
I would take that. I would take that.
First place in the AL East.
As long as we win the East, I don't care.
Exactly. My thing is, I expect Boston to regress just because of the fact they have no bullpen whatsoever.
Their bullpen sucks.
I got an argument.
The offense is going to get worse.
It's garbage.
Right. I got an argument with a Red Sox fan, and he started telling me about some guy these two guys in their bullpen that like
Ryan Brazier, maybe.
No, they're not even guys in the bullpen. Like some random prospects that nobody's ever heard of, and they're like, "Oh, you haven't heard of them? Baseball's heard of them." Let me find their names. Oh, Lakins and Feltman. You know who those guys are?
I do not.
I am a prospect junkie, and I've never heard of them.
Yes,
I've known about. I knew about apparently. Aaron Judge and A-Ball. All right, I have never heard of those guys.
Right. So the Red Sox, they don't seem too worried about it, but
yeah, they got Feldman.
Knows that that's a pretty big issue.
The Yankees just sent out a tweet that says, "Meet us back in the Bronx." I shall do that.
Yeah, it's getting hype.
I can't wait.
We're two more sleeps away. Wait, 2 more.
Thank God.
2 or 3. 2 more. Oh, screw it. I don't care. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I don't care. Oh yeah. You see the Michael K show? They had all the guys. They had Judge, Stan, and Hal on.
Yeah, I watched Hal.
I love Hal. Give Hal a big hug. Hal is exactly the way I would run my baseball team. No way would I want Bryce Harper. No way would I want Manny Machado.
Oh yeah.
No way would I want Justin Verlander. No way would I want Max Scherzer. You know, why would you want those guys? In the words of Mike Francesa. Why would you want Odell Beckham on the Giants? He's such a cancer, right? He's such a cancer. I'm not salty though.
Oh my God! Wait, you got to hear something. You know how Noah Syndergaard complained about how the Mets had to go to Syracuse?
Yeah.
They still haven't left Sarasota yet. Their plane has been delayed 3 hours.
Oh my God! I love the Mets. I love the Mets. They're like a reality show. I love the Mets.
It's so funny.
They're a reality show. It is ridiculous. You can't even make a TV show about them because nobody would believe it.
It's pretty bad.
So funny.
Edinson Volquez is back from Tommy John. Nice.
Wow, where's Volquez? I haven't heard that name in a while.
Pitching for Texas.
Same.
Yeah, he signed a 2-year deal like what Evaldi did with the Rays to recover from Tommy John. Oh yeah. So I think we all are predicting the Yankees. Why would you root against your team? Why would you say your team's not going to win the World Series? Unless you're like the Orioles.
I'm realistic though. I try to act realistic. So I do think I did.
Yes, just know that in my predictions, I do not expect them all to be real. I expect someone to get hurt for the year.
Well, yeah, that always happens.
Yeah,
would it shock you if Aaron Hicks ran into a wall and just break himself?
Not even a little.
Would it surprise you if Luke Boyd fell into the stands and cut his face open? Would it surprise you if Gleyber Torres slid weird?
No.
Would it surprise you if Didi had a setback? No, you can't predict baseball, Susan.
It's true.
It's the fallacy of the predetermined outcome, according to Michael Kay. You want to know what I noticed about Michael Kay? He has like 3 lines that he says every year about a certain topic.
Oh yeah.
He's like a robot. There's no more original thought with him. He's already thought of everything.
It's true.
He's thought of everything. I have a love-hate relationship with Michael Kay.
I never understood the hate for him as an announcer. I always liked him as an announcer.
Yo, let me get your announcer grades. Like, what would you grade our announcers?
The Yankees have so many different announcers that come on. So
let's go with the main guys: John Sterling, Michael Kay, Susan Waldman, Paul O'Neill, David Cohn.
All right. Let's start with
Ken.
Let's start with Sterling.
Yes. That dude can't see the ball.
I'm gonna give him a C+.
I can't watch. I love him as a person. I hate his play-by-play. I love the home run calls though.
What are you giving him?
I gotta give him like a D, man.
Oof.
Like because he can't see the ball.
Okay, it's true though. That does get very annoying. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll go down to a C. Not a
he
C+.
can't see the ball.
Right.
I'll give him a D+ because I like the home run call.
I'm gonna give him a B.
Yeah.
I like him. He's just a cool guy.
He's a great guy.
The dude's awesome.
Like he just can't. It's like a pop. It's gone. It's gone. Susan, how do you like that?
All right. Speaking of Susan, where are you going on this grade?
I love Susan.
Really?
She's okay.
I love Susan.
Special.
Roger Clemens is in George Steinbrenner's box. I love Susan. I'm gonna give her a nice big B-.
I'm giving her a big D.
What? that come on. I mean, we were having such a clean podcast.
Okay. You know what?
I've said the word fuck about 15 different times, but I can't control that.
I have to give her a D. I'm sorry.
You don't like Susan?
I never did. I don't know why. I just always found her kind of annoying, and I always thought a lot of her.
You don't like Susan?
Oh, no, I never thought she just isn't smart to me.
Yo, I don't like Kay. So I don't like Kay, to be honest. Because it's stale to me. It's stale to me. Michael Kay got stale to me because he has 3 lines.
He's been here.
Yeah, because he's been here so long that I think he stopped. I think he stopped thinking for himself.
Yeah, maybe,
what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about mound visits, pace of play, yada, yada, yada. Fallacy of the predetermined outcome. Can't predict baseball. We're going to get a few John Sterling impressions throughout the year. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I understand it, but personally, I think he's done a great job for so long.
His play-by-play is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not. Do you have a Boone one too? Do you have a Boone grade too? Because we never grade the coaches.
I'd give Boone if I had to give him a grade as a coach, or a manager rather.
D.
I'd give him a B minus.
Yeah, I would go there.
Actually, an F because I can't stand them.
You don't like Boone?
I give him a D. I give him a D if I'm D plus if I'm being honest.
His managing, like, here's the difference between him and Cora. Cora does have a lot more leeway. Like, they give Cora the analytics, but Cora can go with his gut if he wanted to.
Oh yeah,
like
whenever
like he's got his own ability to be a person. Whereas Boone feels like he's kind of a robot. He's a slave to the numbers.
When it comes to managing, he's a slave to numbers.
Because no statistic, no analytic would ever tell you to pull Severino in like the fourth inning of a playoff game. But you see that Sevy is not Sevy today.
Right.
Of course. Take him out.
Like CC was not CC that day.
Right.
So you have to be able to pivot. Your pivot ability is what makes you as a manager. But going on to Ken Singleton. What do you think of Ken Singleton?
I have to give him an A.
A plus.
I love Ken. I love Ken. Ken's just like a big teddy bear. I'm gonna give him an A plus.
I'll go A plus. I love him.
He's just such a genuine nice guy. I just love Ken.
And
he had a really nice career too. He had a great career.
Oh, he had a very good career.
He was kind of close to being on that Hall of Fame consideration.
He had some big years.
I love Ken. I love Cone too. Cone's my dude.
Cone has some of the best analysis.
His book is coming out. He's got a book coming out.
Yeah.
Cone gets an A from me. Cone and Singleton are probably my top two guys.
Oh yeah, Cone, Singleton. I like O'Neal. O'Neal's fine. What do you got for O'Neal?
I'll give him a B plus.
I'll give him like B or B plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Al Leiter, rest in peace. Losing him.
Leiter left. What do you think of?
You got Flaherty.
What about Flaherty?
Flaherty gets like a B. No, a C on his analysis, an F on his play-by-play.
I don't like his play. I don't like his play-by-play. His analysis is fine.
His play-by-play, it's so boring.
It's just very bland. It's very bland.
Okay, how about this one? Ryan
C minus. Rucco,
I love Rucco. He's good.
I love Rucco.
Basketball, baseball.
And I agree.
He gets an A.
Eventually, when K is gone, I think Rucco should be the replacement.
Yeah,
when K retires, it's going to be Rucco.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I think he does a really good job. He brings a lot of life to the game. I love him as an announcer.
He is the DD to K's Jeter.
100%.
That's the replacement plan.
Yeah.
It's like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
I'm hoping that's what they have in mind because I would love to see it. He's a great guy, too.
He does Nets games.
Oh, yeah. I know.
So, that's kind of what he's been doing. That's what he's been up to. He's still alive. He does a podcast with CC.
Yeah, I love watching I'm listening to R2C too.
Oh yeah. What are your I got last two games for you guys, and then we can wrap up. All right, 2 games. Your favorite Yankee podcast or shows, and your favorite Yankee beat writers.
Does R2C2 count as a show for the Yankees?
I wouldn't even count. That's just a regular ass sports show.
Yeah.
But like Yankee podcasts, like Talking Yanks, Bronx Pinstripes.
Probably Talking Yanks.
I like Talking Yanks.
I love Talking Yanks.
Talking Yanks. Sorry. I just started humming. I like Bronx Pinstripes too. Joe's McFly. I watch Joe's McFly.
They're good too.
He's great. There's a lot of really good ones.
If I had to choose though, Talking Yanks is definitely the winner for
me. Max started one with the Court 4 podcast. Here,
I haven't listened to it yet.
I'm gonna go. Let me see. The Short Porch with Barstool One.
They're pretty good too.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Hubs hates Greg Bird though, so we're enemies. So yeah, those are the 3 and Joe's. Joe's is awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry to step in prematurely, but I have to head out right now.
All right.
Okay. We'll see you later, sir.
All right, see you.
great time. Let's definitely do this again.
Yes.
Oh yeah, don't worry, man. Thank you for coming on, sir.
Thank you, Tom, for having me. Had a
This
great
is
time
gonna be
chatting with you guys.
this better be our highest rated show, because I swear to God, like this better blow up.
Oh, this is a long one. Yeah.
We went so in depth today. It is unbelievable. He left me. All right, fine. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do
Yeah, for sure. This
Oh,
is not the last time we'll be
because
doing this.
it's so much fun doing this. All right, so what else? So we did the shows. We like Bronx Pinstripes. Talking Yanks. Talking Yanks is definitely the one.
Yeah, but that is the one.
Oh, when I can't sleep at night, I put on Talking Yanks. Like I go back and listen to the I listen to the 2017 season. Like Joe's and them go hand in hand.
Sleep, I'll either do that, or maybe I'll listen to some R2C2 episodes I missed, or
I watch some Joe's videos too.
Uh-huh.
Joe's McFly's videos. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. But
yeah, he's very fun to watch.
And then with the beat writers, I like Murdy and Cuddy.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty good ones. But I'm a big Brian Hope guy. I like him a lot.
I like Hope.
Yeah,
he's been on a lot of shows.
Yeah, he's such a nice, genuine dude too.
He's great. You see his Sterling impression?
Yes.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like dislike any of our beat writers.
No, I like all of them. I think for the most part, Joel Sherman's pretty good sometimes.
He's like more of a baseball beat writer than a Yankee beat writer.
But he is a Yankees writer, but he does
because he writes for New York. He's a New York.
Yeah.
He's a New York newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nobody that I dislike. There's nobody that that you can fight with. Like I'm a Giants fan, and there's certain beat writers that just are kind of shills.
Yeah.
I don't feel that here. I feel like if Boone did something stupid, I don't feel like anyone would sugarcoat that.
Yeah, no one would ever sugarcoat that.
Like Brian Hoke would be like, "What are you doing, dude?"
Yeah.
Cuddy would be like, "That was questionable."
Yeah.
Like there's nobody here that wouldn't question.
For sure.
And that's really all you can ask for. I thank you for coming on. Thank you, Eddie, for coming on. I can't wait to do this again.
Me too, man.
Like it's so much fun talking Yankee baseball. I mean, it's been so long since the season started. I mean, since the season ended.
Yeah,
it ended on such a bad note that you've been waiting all this time.
It just left that stale taste in your mouth, and finally we got a new shot.
It was like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
I was like, and because like by the time the Yankee season ended, my Giants were already basically out of it.
Yep.
We were so bad. Who's your football team again? The Bills?
No. I am Giants.
Oh, thank God. we had Eddie. Ugh. Eddie's a Jets fan.
But yes, he's a Jets fan.
He stole Sam Darnold from me.
Man. Who would have guessed?
I thank you for coming on, sir.
Yes.
Thursday is the big day. Thursday is opening day. Get your tickets, get your popcorn, get your beer, get your chicken, get everything. Get those those tubs. Those big Yankee Stadium tubs.
I love the tubs, yeah.
Oh my God. I can't wait to see. I'm going to Yankee Stadium in a few weeks. Not sure if I'm going opening day. Probably not. But if not, I'll watch at home. And that's basically it, sir.
Yes.
So thank you for coming on. I'm going to be rocking my Judge jersey. What are you going to wear a jersey?
Oh, of course, I have to wear a jersey. I'll be wearing either Stanton or Judge. I'll decide when the time comes.
I have a Stanton and a Judge one. I'm going Judge.
Yeah, I'll probably go Judge, but we'll see. You never know.
You got to go with the face.
Of course.
To end on this note, the face and the ace. Well, the ace and the face, but
sums it up.
All right, so take care, my friend.
Yes, you too.
See you later, buddy. Thank you for joining.
See you, Tom. Thank you.